we're gonna be on Kai's POV first, from what I see.
Sure, why not?
Sounds good. And so it begins.
Yeah. Let me quickly change the title. Wait, why is it being weird? Hmm. Yeah, after all that talk, we're back to this.
Right on back
Mercy
to
to
it.
breeze to over Fluffo. Uh-oh. Surely, that doesn't mean anything. No.
Well,
But yeah,
stream
no.
couldn't see it, but I was a spam clicking unicorn. I assume because he wanted me to have a heart attack. Then he switched to turtle.
No.
I mean, obviously, unicorn is the meta. It's just, it has to be, right? They just want to nerf themselves to start.
Never say that again, Nick. We can't speak that kind of thing into existence here. We just send all the Pac-Man vibes to these players.
But, like, just one Ouroboros, come on.
No.
Gargoyle meta,
not.
wait. Actually,
Absolutely not.
though.
Who is this new guy? I don't trust him.
Let's get in there. So, both these players are they're pretty interesting, I would say. They've Fluffo's in winners, for
Mhm.
those who don't know. He hasn't lost a set yet. He's been playing incredibly, but we haven't seen him in a while. His last game was a 6-4 win against Makoto. And now we got Kai, who went into losers straight away, despite him having a 4-1 record. He was the only player to have a 4-1 record and be in losers. And he's gone on to have a pretty crazy losers run. Not losing since then, of course, and now he's here.
Mhm. So I actually haven't
And
seen any of Fluffo play.
yeah, that'll be interesting. He is very generous. He's always like learning. I think he's always questioning himself and his ideas. He plays very slowly. He is very, very smart. He's been playing amazing. All summit. He even hit reverse sweep. I'm sure some people in here saw that a little while ago. The
I
only BO11 reverse sweep that will probably ever happen.
I actually don't hate him selling the mosquito there for the pig. Because, like, one, it's a
Yeah.
throw round, and
Let's
two,
just-
it just gives him more money. And with a duck start, you want to get its stats onto a nice tier 2 as well as your tier 3. Granted, he's already got the peacock right there, but he has a little bit more flexibility to roll for a second tier 2 that he wants to bring in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gets a 6 start because
Also
of that.
just a gold efficient line. He doesn't have to use any money on
Yeah.
more mosquitoes as he finds them. Ribs early dog, classic ogre, except not really. He also has a really nice gold interval here where you can buy the dog first and then buy peacock, and snail. This is going well.
Yeah, and now he's just got a very
And I
easy
thought it
flex
was
spot
pretty
with the.
reasonable.
He's got a really easy flex
That's
spot now too with that pig. Like,
he does, yeah. And also he can combine peacocks eventually. He should be looking for triples next turn.
yeah.
And maybe like spiders and stuff. Ego and freeze is interesting. I think he probably wants to put on the snail because it is good tempo.
I don't even
But
think
we'll
the
have to see.
snail is going to be that useful here. Like, double peacock and early dog, especially peacock with the
Yeah,
extra
he's gonna
health
have
on
good
it.
tempo for sure. But if
Is
he does lose, he doesn't lose from then on afterwards. That's the thing about
yeah.
snail is it's like you're either losing fights and getting sea lion scaling, or you're winning and then you're winning, right?
Right.
Like it's
Huge comeback potential.
an interesting unit, yeah. And even just good tempo potentially, funnily enough, like you can lose one round, and then if you have like maybe two snails, right, you're gonna get an insane amount
That's
of stats
insane.
to get to build off of. Oh wow, huge guy from Fluffo.
So if he didn't have his pig in second position there and instead had a peacock there, does he get through that? No,
Maybe.
I don't think so
Sure.
actually. I think he'd have
It's
to
hard
have.
for him to.
Yeah, it's hard to really know. Normally, back peacock's really good, but the kangaroo is just perfectly set up there.
Yeah, and the what's it called? Kangaroo nerf, stopping it from getting one shot actually is pretty relevant there. Although that's an old nerf, so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, find a spider. Makes sense
Yeah.
to go with dog, and it can also pill into a tier 3, potentially. Even a level 1, that's pretty good. He's thinking about combining
Right.
Peacock to get the efficient one.
He's also thinking about just
It's
ripping the
interesting.
cupcake
It's
to win
big
this
stuff
round.
lost to that. Also true, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
he
don't.
definitely values winning this fight. Now he's got these snail stats. He doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have many dog stats this turn, so it's a little unsafe. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it'll come down to what he thinks he can do this fight. He has a nice breakpoint with the snail to one shot the badger, and then if the badger lives, then the peacock will get hit instead of the spider by the badger's death effect, and it's nice.
Cupcake bad against snail though.
Yeah. Yeah, you can roll
Yeah.
twice for pill. You can roll once to sell spider for something. There's a lot you can do. Ends up just going for the efficient line. Makes sense
Mm-hmm.
overall, I would say.
I kind of hate
It's
picking
interesting.
up.
I think he thinks this wins,
Oh, it
which is
does.
super interesting. Oh, well, yep.
It wins very
Oh,
convincingly.
oh, 1 HP, but I mean, there's a whole dog after that. Yeah, nice. He uh interpreted it well. Finds double dog immediately.
You
Fair
know,
enough, man.
something something skill expression, baby.
I love
It's
Pact 1. I guess this would happen in customs too. Don't
is
mind me.
this
Uh,
ever just rip the turtle, make the dog like invaluable, or is it too much of an investment? I guess both of them are investing in just the dog though.
question. So the big value of the turtle early compared to penguin early, because penguin early is just more stats, right?
Right.
The value of turtle early is if you need the tempo to keep winning, but I
It's
don't
not
think he
even that
needs
good
the
on this
tempo,
board, yeah.
right? So he should take Pengu and start scaling it quickly because you like let's say you took Pengu you take Pengu now and then you get turtle later.
Yeah.
That's better than getting turtle now and getting Pengu later because then you lose some turns of Pengu and scaling. And you're also very close to
100%.
getting max value Pengu on the Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And there's also the fact that
Yeah,
the
I didn't
turtle is probably
calculate.
worse than garlic at this point too, anyways.
Yeah, on effect feature for sure.
Can you switch to standing bars like Kai to the left and Fluffo to the right? Any
No.
reason why you'd want that? That's so weird.
I think it's a starting on the left thing because that's what's happened every other set. Oh,
Oh,
it's also because the title is Kai versus Fluffo. Okay, no, this is more reasonable than I thought.
okay,
Actually.
okay. I can do that. I can't actually see the title.
Yeah. Does dog have more than 8 attack? I had like 10, I think. It was like 12-10. I don't remember exactly well. Oh, nice breakpoint, but you still lose. Fluffo's really happy to take fights here. It's really important to win them against Penguin to stop
Mm-hmm.
it from capping out. It's interesting. He left the dolphin on board and still lost. I mean, of course, it makes sense to leave the dolphin on board because he had no way not to. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it seemed like he had really good tempo that fight, and he still lost. Fluffo really played it really well. Take this immediately because the
Yeah.
gold breakpoint is so nice, and you just get your turtle anyway. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
This is gorgeous now. I'm sure he's super happy with this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wouldn't call it over. He's on 4 lives, and there's triples potential. There's triple potential for Fluffo, and he has a good buff target. But it is definitely a very hard game for Fluffo to win from here. But yeah, don't
Yeah.
call it over,
I
especially when it's Fluffo, because Fluffo I feel like he's been finding some pretty crazy wins.
and dog is
I don't think
like
even Fluffo is tier 5s.
I feel like dog does so well until it's suddenly just not enough. It's kind of similar to like Ouroboros, for example, from like Pack 5, where it's oppressive until it's suddenly just not relevant anymore. And, you know, Tiers can definitely change that, flip the dynamic.
I think Oro. There's definitely been some things with Oro where it's like so strong that it doesn't. The fall off thing doesn't matter. But
Yeah,
that's some Pack 5 weird
yeah.
stuff. I won't worry
True,
about
true, true.
that. But yeah, there is late game lines with dog that are really good. Where if you find like dragon, for example,
Oh,
you can
100%,
like
yeah.
definitely counter. But dog does get worse as time goes on, especially if you're not doing too much for it, and especially in like a penguin line because you've
You're
already
already
locked
getting
in quite a lot of
stats.
board slots even. Yeah, more importantly, you just locked in board slots, like 3 of them even.
Mm-hmm.
Well, considering where this pill is going to go, it's actually a
Yeah.
really interesting question. I think it makes sense to put it on the peacock and cover stuff, especially because you're against the badger, so you should still be able to get like attack triggers and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's always going onto the Peacock here. Like, the Peacock ability doesn't matter that much in the scheme of things here. Like, it's pretty close to being able to drill through most of the team. but you can't really put it onto the dog because the dog is trading so much more efficiently because of the garlic here compared to having a melon.
Yeah, for sure. There we go. Okay.
It does suck to
So
miss
now
out
he's
on
looking
peacock value
for.
though.
It does, yeah, but it's only one trigger, and sometimes the health is just more valuable than the attack. Especially because like Fluffo's board doesn't even have that many HP stats, so the peacock ability isn't too relevant. Music has changed from the playlist I sent. Is the music split from the VOD audio? You have splitting, right?
Yeah, it should be split.
Okay, good.
That
No
being
worries
said,
then.
the video that was sent, because it was so long, it actually wasn't able to buffer in YouTube Music, so it just kind of stuttered every few seconds, which was, uh.
Time with Peck Switch if he's very highly interesting. Oh, early Shark for Fluffo. That's not great. He still has other triples that he's looking for, of course. Gets his melon back, gets to break melon.
Oh,
Nice break points, wins them
that
fight. That
was,
was nice.
yeah. God, how much did the melon block there? Did it block anything really?
Which melon?
The
Do you mean
melon, the melon on
oh
Kai's side. I think it just traded into
uh it
the
traded the Ox
ox.
body.
Yeah. Okay, so it's still a decent melon. It's just that the. Mhm.
The timing with his Ox regaining melon and getting to trade all the way through the dog is a huge deal.
Yeah.
I think he's considering snail cell to take another dog because taking another dog is obviously all these tempo stats.
Oh, and the
Buffalo's
skunk is
just finding
useless here.
stuff. With
Mm.
how small his board is, it's crazy. He's definitely given himself room to keep going and make this
Yeah,
still winnable.
100%.
This is best of 11 Goose. So we're gonna be here a while.
Yeah, Fluffo's got a lot of good. Like, Fluffo actually still has a good pill target too, I feel like, because just pilling the deer wouldn't be the worst move here to just get stats on
Yeah.
both the ox and the shark.
Something that you commonly do with Shark actually is pilling Badger. Because you can kill multiple things with one pill and get multiple shark triggers because multiple things are dying.
Oh, right, right, right. I always forget that you
Very
can
good.
do that. That would give you the kill on the deer as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty sick.
Self canning. My guess would be that he. Hmm. It's a good point, Catan. He might have actually bought a cupcake. Maybe that's crazy. No, he didn't buy a cupcake.
No.
Well, no, he badger pilled, so he must have bought a cupcake. Yeah. Now he's losing, but he does have that triple going into tier 6, the kangaroo triple, and he's bought his skunk, something he definitely needed.
I don't.
So depending on when he finds level 2 shark, when he finds melons, other stuff like that, there's definitely still odds.
Right. I don't think the
Yeah,
skunk
Fluffo
here or
definitely.
the rhino do anything for Kai that he was just looking at.
Breakpoints don't work out. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
worthwhile to think about. This chili.
Yeah,
I can see it.
everything on Fluffo's board is scaling, or honestly, like that's just a big thing. It's just scaling in battle. So it gets out of
Yeah.
rhino range, or it gets larger than at start of battle anyways, which is the main thing, is the tempo stats in battle.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little bit of milk. Roll for
Yeah.
Dillo. We found the Dillo. Is this really what you want, Freeze?
It's a fair idea when you have this
uh,
peacock and stuff. Then it also counters skunk, I guess.
yeah. And it worked kind of nicely with the deer, because like you just get more swings with the chili. Eh. But if it was a higher level
Deer
deer,
would need to die.
no, yeah, you need to kill it in the shop for it to be relevant. All right, I lied. It's not actually that
Shark.
good with the deer.
Okay. It is still pretty strong. Are we
Mm-hmm.
early?
Brutal breakpoint, but totally fine.
As to Tenka, yeah. I mean, it's tough. Kai's continually getting a couple triggers on his dog every fight, just by playing efficiently and such.
Mm-hmm.
He's a crocodile, but you can see what he's scared of. He doesn't want it to be back gorilla, and for him to just get worked. At this point, he's probably looking for like his level ups. Really, like
Yeah,
finding any of his levels would be a huge deal. And here he has penguin two or
I,
dog or deer two is an interesting question. Goes for penguin, makes sense. And now he has tiger or cat. He probably takes neither this turn because the turtle is a lot better tempo. But
yeah. I think pulling the turtle
in
and then
future, oh no, Interesting.
I don't know if the Tiger even really does that much. He's not on a kill turn, right? Fluffo
Yeah,
still
but the
has 2 lives.
yeah, buying it immediately seems. I'm not sure. It might be better tempo even because you prefer the garlic, maybe.
Hmm.
Like it might be better tempo than buying the turtle. But either way, Tiger long term is a lot better because it can open you up to buying snake on this board, and snake is really good into shark.
Oh, Croc could have been really good there, but I don't think it's worth keeping it on.
It's a
Ooh,
fair idea. Ooh,
JK,
fly.
it was worth it.
Croc would be pretty good.
I lied. That being said, I think he easily
Does
gets
he
through
get
this.
there?
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, it was almost a draw for Fluffo, but not quite. He's still looking for his level 2 shark. He did find level 2 skunk, so
Oh,
he's probably
that.
pretty happy with how things are going. That's dragon. It's a little late, but there's 3
Oh,
tier 1 straight away, so it's not like it's a big deal that it is
yeah.
so. And he also has a great gold breakpoint. He can cycle through stuff and end
I
on
th-
perfect gold with his 3 tier 1s.
I think the move here would be drop Penguin, drop the Tiger, if he was going to do that. He has the
Interesting.
lies to just basically guarantee a win here because the scaling would beat out the summons, right?
Yeah, I think the thing he's thinking about is if he wants to win quickly, if he's better off winning quickly with Boar instead, because
Hmm.
Dragon has more like long-term value and it's kind of bad immediately,
I wonder if it's ever
which
to do Tiger Boar there because he has so many spammy weak summons I could just cleric through it.
also fair. I think he probably decided not to just because he doesn't think it gets there.
Yeah,
Like it gets through the, I don't think he thinks it gets through the kangaroo,
it needs too many
most likely.
levels
It's
to
also pretty much a
actually
stake.
hold up, yeah.
Mm. And you have no cans or anything.
Hmm. Is there ever
Yeah, the choice
another...
of chili here is interesting. I mean, he is on lethal, so
Yeah,
going for this is probably best because it's yeah, it's gonna kill now.
I was gonna say, is it ever worth it to go for the chili on the board instead of the steak there, just because of the snipes that he has?
Yeah, the reason you would is because then you can buy the what's that thing called? Oh my god, this shark is big. You could kill through
Oh.
melon, huge. Wow. Yeah, the level 2 skunk plus level 2 shark is coming around, starting to work pretty well.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
he's just
no,
got so many summons that's pretty oppressive.
he would have wanted well, sorry, what I was trying to say before was he would have maybe wanted one up on deer, like mushroom.
Hmm.
Which is why you wouldn't put the chili on there in theory, but I think he just decided
The tempo
he
of it
wanted
was
to kill
worth
that
it.
tier. Yeah. I know, maybe he has a bit to worry about maybe, just
Yeah,
because slightly slower. But yeah, it's interesting. Fluffo's board is not that good, but it's getting there. It just
yeah.
has
It
a
has
couple of pieces that
really
are really good.
it has really good synergy, and the skunk is helping to keep Kai's scaled board in check.
Mhm. He's also hoping basically that he'll be able to
I think Croc does actually
swap out
win
some
this
of his
for him.
units or hit some good breakpoints. Yeah, it depends if
If
it's predicted or not. If Fluffo finds like one up, for example, on his
yeah,
fly,
one up
it's
fly,
really bad
one
if
up.
you spend that 2 gold on Croc at
Yeah.
that point. So he goes for this instead because I think he's thinking that this will consistently win, whereas
Hmm.
Crocodile has odds to lose.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I think Kai's kept on going for like things he thinks will get there consistently
Hmm.
versus taking risks.
Oh yeah,
And
100% that
that
he
can
got
often be a
the...
deciding factor. That snipe is pretty relevant. Oh, that's huge for Fluffo. Does he get to live? He doesn't get to
Oh
live.
baby.
Swing from the stake. His shark didn't get big enough. And
Yeah,
yeah, nice play. Kai takes the one out,
100%
but that
there.
was for what it really for like what that game was for early level 2 dog for early penguin. That game was very very close. Fluff was playing good, and now we're gonna switch over to Fluffo. And we're gonna see
Yep.
exactly what's going on here.
I got
Let's
worried
see.
that
He
I was
probably
really lagging on
Fluffo
Fluffo's
had
stream, but he's watching it
odds
back.
for sure. Yeah, no. Well, he might be lagging to be fair. Does
Yeah.
Fluffo have odds this play? Maybe. He did buy one up, you see, so Kai not buying the crocodile actually won him the
Yeah.
game, I think.
Yeah. I think Crocodile
Fluffum is
just
2 and 5. Interesting.
doesn't work out there at
Wow,
all.
that's pretty close odds to win. I guess because if you hit the melon, it's good. Tango?
Hmm.
I'm not sure. Anyway, the melon's bad. You just want to hit the fly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the thing that made Fluffo's board so competitive there was just the fly shark synergy, because that shark scaled so much harder, became so much more of a threat when it hit level 2 with that fly on board. That it was such a huge
Yeah,
power
level 2
spike.
skunk also
Oh
was
yeah,
a
yeah,
big
yeah.
deal.
True. It gave him much better odds to actually trade through Kai's actual stats.
Despite Kai winning, I think they both looked really good that yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that game was nutty.
Kai's stream is a little stuttery for me also, but it should be okay.
Yeah, I'm on
Finds
Fluffo
one of his
side right
tier
now.
ups.
They're both kind of
Yeah, I am too. Don't worry.
yeah.
Finds both triples. He's happy with this. He has
That was
pig
super
triple
nice.
first. So he can roll first up to then level his fish on too.
Kai with the same start. Wait, so true. But does Kai get
But yeah, Kai
the
has double mosquito again.
does does Kai get the double duck and sell a mosquito for a pig?
Surely. Well, to be fair, he won this fight, so he probably wouldn't do that this time because there's
Mm-hmm.
not a throw around.
Right.
Wow, nice hits. I mean, I don't think there was any hits that lose just because of the
The number of pigs on board.
breakpoints. Yeah, but also just the breakpoints with making the fish 2-2s
Mm-hmm.
instead of 2-3s. Rolls first, makes sense. Finds a swan. He's pretty
I think
happy with
that
that.
one's yeah. He is behind on tempo though, with having lost
Yeah,
a life already, but
that's true. But
with the
everything is
dog.
fine because there's a dog. Although I think he's
Oh.
considering he's taking Badger instead. Interesting. And he's probably just not going to do anything this turn, and he's actually going to play very slow. He's going to
Hmm.
play for a longer time, a longer term game plan,
Interesting.
with possibly even saving the fish triple till turn 5 so he can sell the fish then. And
Right.
then until then, he'll just look for like apples and more swans. He also might just take the triple immediately, and I'm lying. But yeah, I think it's super reasonable to take Badger first because Swan is better,
Badger because
or
Swan,
is better
Badger's
with
percent
Swan
fair.
because yeah, you have more chance to scale it, and scaling it is so
Mm-hmm.
valuable.
I was just thinking that the
There's
dog
another dog.
itself, you are able to buy sell more safely with the extra Swan value. They both scale really well off of money, is what I understand, but that makes sense.
Yeah. Another question is it sell pig or is it combine immediately Swan? He goes for sell pig so he can take his level now.
Mm,
Yep, makes sense.
yeah,
Find second Badger. This is huge. This is a really good start. Even though he's obviously probably going down to 3 lives, it's still. I
yeah.
mean, he has odds to not go down to 3 lives even. But yeah, this start is super strong, especially if he finds one more Swan before two ends.
I was
And he does, and it's on the
immediately
perfect golden interval. Wow.
I was immediately tempted by the Dodo, because surely Dodo Badger has to not be off. It's awful. It would have been so awful.
Yeah, I know. The main thing is getting the potential level for Badger is a big deal because level 2 Badger is such a big
Huge
buff.
power spike, yeah.
Did the same tier ups? Oh yeah. Oh, lives on 1, huge. Does he get there though? No, he
No,
doesn't. Yeah,
close,
I mean,
close.
Kai does just have a better tempo start. This makes sense that he's not
He's
losing
not
any
super
lives there.
competitive at the moment,
Let's
yeah.
see, what are we fighting? Early whale, huge. This is a big
Swallow the Badger.
backswing on tempo. You genuinely could. Yeah, no, this is a
I
big
feel
swing
like,
back
yeah.
in tempo for him. I'm sure he's pretty happy with this.
Oh, does he
So if he's these
ever...
salads, which makes
Does he
sense.
combine the
There's a good
Badger
chance
here and
to.
rip it? Or does he look for a rabbit or something to get more value out of these salads?
I think it's probably better to just salad without rabbit in this state, just
Mm-hmm.
because it's quite bad tempo to buy the rabbit, and he also wants to have one roll, so then puts him on 3 gold, so then he can buy a something to put in the whale, ideally.
Right. That makes a lot of
Flamingo
sense.
or something would probably be good enough. We'll have to see what he rolls into though. He's also considering, should I just buy another swan? Which
Mm-hmm.
is, a fair question.
Yeah, just more money
But
helps
yeah, the
him
main
to
thing
get
is
out
you
of a
want
situation.
tempo, which he's greeting.
Oh my
This is
god,
so
he's
interesting.
greeting so
The thing
much.
is, if he lives this
He's
round
going to be
and
very
maybe even like one
imposing.
more round, yeah, he's like insanely ahead. And yeah, finding another swan is a big deal. Finding garlic is a big deal as well.
Yeah. I think Fluffo
This
just
is this is
accepting that he's playing very much from the behind, so like he's going to just do what he
this
can
thing is
greedy
interesting.
and just try and make it
I don't know how
happen.
this is gonna work. You lose a lot of HP on Badger. Does it get there? Oh, the breakpoint. What a draw.
That
That
was
was nice.
sick. Whoa, my god.
Just keeps on like getting insane impressive positioning moments. I think
That
Fluffo's
was
been
it.
doing that all tournament really, and yeah.
Are we
But
getting
being able
the
to live
honey
that route
badger?
when you've fought a swan is insane. I guess that's also partly just whale having such a big base stat body. Tai is incredible, yeah, because Fly has a thing, and you don't actually care about taking lives off him right now, off
Yeah.
of Kai, because your long term is so much better that if whether Kai's at 4 or 5 lives in late game, it doesn't matter because you're going to kill
Hmm.
all of them anyway, right? That's the
Right.
idea at least. And he decides to just rip these, which is fair. It's probably a good tempo to take these, and he wants to keep winning now. That's his top priority. He can put both swans in front of the whale, so that the badger tanks one of them and the whale tanks the other. Could also consider maybe front big swan and then have the whale summon like a bee in the back. It's interesting though. Yeah, I think that's the biggest difference between these two. Is Kai's probably better in terms of shop efficiency, and Fluffo is probably better in terms of positioning and clutching, I would say.
Hmm.
Oh, but he does go for this instead. Makes sense because you're only doing a little damage to the
Dude,
whale at the benefit of a huge amount of stats.
he's already really caught up. That's insane.
Yeah, sorry about the low frame rate, guys. But I've been playing more Dolphin is relevant. It seems extremely unlikely. Do I mean
What's
Fluffo always fucking thinking?
Oh, and
That man's
being
brain
concerned that he's
cannot be
going
on
to
it.
eat his badger instead. I
Yeah,
see.
exactly. But also the thing is, for that condition to be met, it would also have to be a dolphin that has higher um
Stats than
stats than the
the
whale.
whale, yeah. Which
Yeah,
seems
for a
deeply
temper to work.
unrealistic.
That's why he thinks it's unrealistic. Yeah, exactly. And now
Kai
this
will
is
just
insane
get
for him to
whale
be so
turd
happy with this.
tan. Oh no.
Carl just get with Catan
So true, so
frustrated and luck
wise.
with someone 10 times better.
uh,
Classic.
is
Oh,
it
these ones are
ever?
interesting. The thing is, Kai is so weak right now, but these could have a lot of ramifications in the future. It's just you've kind of used all your board slots, and you need to save one of them at least for a whale target. But you could also just greed until
Yeah,
you don't need to anymore. It's an interesting question. You could also hold on to them, but you have two triples to look for.
I
It's
think
this is close. I don't
I
know.
I think hanging on to them makes sense in case Kai does hit like monkey or something, and then it just immediately punishes it and potentially gets him out
I
of
think
doing it.
it's. I think skipping makes sense,
Yeah.
but I could definitely see either way. Like holding for one turn has some upside for sure. Oh, does he still get there through the? Yeah, he does. Wow,
Oh my
even through the
god,
scorp from Kai,
that was
Fluffo
such a
still gets
counter
there. That's
too.
that's the thing is like even though he had bad tempo early on, he just trusted in his extra gold's ability to get him there anyway, right?
Yeah.
And now he's getting the fruits of that, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he can
100%.
yeah,
Lock roll skunk
that's
better
interesting.
IMO. It probably could have been. I
Uh,
think it's less. I mean, it could go either way. I think having
This
this
is an
deer on
interesting
deck
question.
is.
Where does this pair go?
I think this deer on
Oh, for
board is
sure. I think
way
it
more
should make
helpful
him
now.
safely win the fight. But he sells it for this, which makes sense. He just wanted something for tempo, and this has late game potential because it can get pilled onto probably the Swan. Now the question is, what do you scale? I think it
Yeah.
made sense to scale the Swan actually, because it's probably the least valuable from a tempo perspective. So it's the one you're the most okay with running into the Scorp, right? Of
Hmm.
all your buff targets.
I.
And this is a very weird situation where you're not really playing around Scorp in terms of avoiding it, but you're just kind of letting it happen on
Hmm.
the worst of your god units, which is a very interesting phenomenon in my opinion. Happens on something else anyway, but the
Yeah.
melon makes the difference, and yeah, now they're even on lives.
I thought he
He's
was
just been winning and
maybe.
winning and
I thought he was maybe going to do like
winning.
front
Instant
badger
shot
there,
opportunity.
just because he could scale it while still getting the melon onto the swan and the whale. So this whale
Judging
level with
from
the turtle is
oh,
kind of
that sucked.
awkward.
Yeah. Now judging from Kai's board, it looked like he actually predicted front badger because if you look at the breakpoints, he would like he put the monkey second to tank the badger snipe so that his scorp could come through afterwards and kill something later.
Hmm.
So there was maybe win odds for him actually for Kai if Fluffo front badgered. Fluffo made a great read
Hmm.
and covered.
Makes sense.
Uh,
Ooh, that's not bad at all.
Ooh,
And
snake is, yeah.
obviously, immediate
Whoa,
Wolverine here.
interesting. I'm interested in him going for the kill straight away here, but I think it makes some sense.
Mhm.
This is like super aggressive, I would say, but he's kicked Kai down to 3 lives, and he thinks that he can get 3 more.
Yeah.
Because what he could do is he could just hold on to the monkey and keep on like slowly scaling, but this is a super blind side for Kai. It's something you won't expect, right? Like look at him. He hasn't positioned around front turtle or front whale turtle
Yeah.
because it would require the monkey to go because otherwise
Mhm.
you're wasting scaling. But because he sold it, he's now in a better position overall. Ooh, and these
Does he
tiers are
just
pretty good,
does he just pull in
possibly.
the deer here after pelling this? I feel like that's the move 100%, right?
It seems like a way to win this fight consistently because you're not on tier 6 yet, and once tier 6 comes, you will absolutely be swapping out for,
Mammoth.
like, a gorilla, boar, mammoth,
Mhm.
something like that, yeah. But until then, there's not much you can do on these turns except for find chocolates for the snake. Considering
Right.
level 3 whale, that's interesting. I think it makes some sense
I mean, yeah, I
to go for
think
he has 3 lives to try and make it work, and he has a lot of swan gold to try and make it work, more importantly.
I feel like the level 3 whale gives you so much upside in terms of being able to just swap whatever you're swallowing to. It gives you almost like the pack 2 toy mix up potential for like 2 gold
Yeah,
to just swap in something new to then make them have to struggle to respond to, whether
interesting.
it's
Yeah.
boar or gorilla, like you mentioned.
This is interesting. He's considering putting the swan in front to cover for chili in case of there being a chili on the other side. I think you could maybe do that by going front badger actually and just killing the bus and then
Hmm.
having your Exodia go from there. I'm not sure though. This is actually a very interesting positioning idea. It's very safe. I guess he thinks he's
Hmm.
far ahead, and so he can make the safe play and still get there. But there's a rhino.
Oh,
It actually does pretty well into rhino too, to be fair. Nicely done. But I think
that's
he's
that was so
oh
many rhinos
exactly
too.
draws.
Oof. Does
Yeah, it's
he
Kaifan too. Interesting. There's level 2 snake. There's a cow, which is big because you can put a bunch of stats on
snake and make it out of
the snake.
range of
Exactly.
chili and
Yeah.
whatnot? Yeah. And he has both of the funny swallow targets between gorilla and boar.
Yeah, both of these are good. I think I'm actually not sure which is best, to be completely honest.
Girl, where's Kai getting these big guys from? You're just not hitting the same clubs.
Mm.
uh,
Again, Kaya is like super stat efficient.
there's
He's
a
kept this sailor on the whole game, and it's actually probably got a ridiculous number of HP on his board. He recognizes the value of Sea Lion since he's the best P4 player in the world. And now, what the question is, what does Fluffo want? He goes for boar. If he went for gorilla, it would have been a 20 HP unit coming out of the whale, which
mhm,
was potentially dangerous because front gorilla would have 20, or front rhino, if it gets to level 2, will have 20 attack exactly, which
mhm,
would just insta kill the gorilla. So he's playing. He's basically saying he doesn't want that to happen,
mhm.
which yeah, it makes sense. He's also considering swapping out his melon to get a stake so that he can kill the. Oh, nice on the
Yeah,
sufficient breakpoint. Selling Badger. It makes complete sense. Badger's super awkward at this point and hasn't got that much scaling, and now he's got the stake that could. Where does it
yeah.
go though?
I
Hard.
definitely like pulling the bandage off of Badger since he doesn't actually have scaling outside of technically Swan Gold if he wants to use it for sats, but it's still
Oh,
kind
the 1
of.
HP live. The
Ooh,
breakpoints, that was gorgeous.
that's nutty.
Fluffo keeps on finding really nice positionings, I think. There was some breakpoints that definitely mattered there. Let's just take it. What do you even have to do now? Like, you're really kind of out of stuff that you could do, which is interesting. Uh,
Yeah. Does he? Where does this turtle ever make it in?
I think he's
And the
considering maybe
board.
like Swanso? I'm not sure.
Oh,
That's a good question.
he can't
Because
really
actually, like,
swap the boar for the turtle here ever, because like he's just
mhm,
going to overwrite his snake's stake unless he wants to move the
next, yep.
swan forward. And even then, he still
Something
overwrites the
super
stake.
scary for him. Yeah. I think he might be thinking about cycling in cow and then having the boar back in, and then he can get some more stats from the snake because he wants to
Yeah,
live leveled up rhino ranges. Because if he gets an extra 4 health on his snake, he lives level 2 rhino plus tiger, which is a big
yeah,
deal.
yeah. That seems
And
much
he
nicer.
sees it.
Maybe
Yeah,
he's
look at
just
him
figuring
go.
out if he
It's
could
crazy.
sneak in the pair as well.
Hmm. The thing is, if it is Rhino Tiger, he is just gonna lose this fight, so it's very hard for him to justify not doing it. Something he could maybe consider is like going for level 2 Skunk or
Mhm.
something. This is so hard. Actually finding your way and navigating your way through this. Oh, and he does go for Turtle. This
It's
might be safer.
is
I
it?
could see it. I'll just see. The reason would be just that you get melons on the backline units, so that you're never gonna like get full swept by Rhino.
I guess,
And
yeah.
the boar also might just end up not being relevant because of how Kai positions, which yeah. The move from
Yeah.
Kai was smart though. Yeah, the thing is this is actually a really tough spot. Even though he's ahead in lives and stuff, this is a super tough spot to win from.
Mhm. Just because he's so board locked comparatively.
He has a hate, but this is like very reasonable what he did.
Yeah, that made more sense actually seeing it in practice. I was just looking at it from the perspective of that stake is probably the best way that the snake actually gets value, but it's not an
Yeah.
unreasonably sized unit. It's just that his rooster and rhino are so large by comparison.
Another thing he was thinking about was it doesn't actually his odds to win the fight aren't actually that high with the boar anyway. So
Hmm.
he's playing for long term by getting another melon by
Right.
doing this. And no, he just cycles the boar back in.
Oh, does he ever go
Oh
for
my
level
god.
3 on that?
This is so interesting.
The
Maybe Chocolate
sushi.
Tiger? Getting to 9 HP on it is actually a big deal. But I think he wants level 3 Snake instead. It's probably a
Mhm.
reasonable thing to go for with the level 3 Snake, Swan Gold.
Yeah.
Can he get there? Yeah. Kai's out at this point is definitely going to be Tiger plus Rhino because Snake again now lives 2 level 2 Rhino hits. This is so hard for Fluffo to win. He's so behind in scaling, but
Hmm.
not having those skunks actually, those skunks from earlier, it would have been really hard to fit them in, of course, but they could have made a huge difference against the Rhino.
Oh,
But
100%.
he would never have known. It's a hindsight thing. Truly favored? He is indeed. Mm. Yeah, well, Boar is it's a very common strat, I would say, going for like the buff targets with imbat abilities. Did it freeze for you too?
Nice. No, I was still able to see it. So Fluffo pulled ahead there. He got some good breakpoints and managed to actually just shoot through his line there.
Yeah, I mean,
That was nutty.
what happened, right? Like the melon was relevant. Fluffo's just navigated it correctly. It was really nice.
That was wild. I did
Sorry,
not
I'm
think Fluffo
lagging.
was going to make it back from there.
Hmm. He played super nicely. He played super calmly. Something I think I've
Hmm.
always noticed about Fluffa before now is he kind of gets in his own head when he plays, and it like, or he used to always get in his own head when he played, and it would kind of make him stress out and get like worse over time. But I feel like in Summit, his peace of mind has been amazing. He's been like super calmly navigating stuff
Hmm.
and making it out of like super tight scenarios
Yeah.
or making it close. And I feel like that was the biggest barrier for him, and he's overcome it.
Hmm.
Yeah, he is to be. So I guess when you're
And
playing the best you've ever played, uh, it's probably a good time mentally for you.
yeah,
Oh, that's
he.
fair, Tank. I was kind of wondering why everyone was so down for. See, the thing is, I'm not sure how it would feel from like a reset perspective. I'm happy if either of these players wins entirely.
Hmm.
As for a reset, there's it's arguable that there's a little less hype in like having to come back and do it again,
Hmm.
which is why I wasn't 100%. We weren't 100% sure if we were going to do a reset at all, but we did in the end because it's very competitive. But I guess if people are hype about it and like interested in the idea of another game happening, uh, then that's good. I'm glad. Mm.
God, that last game was
But
nutty
yeah,
though.
now we're on Kai's perspective. Triple
I.
cricket.
Oh,
This
why
is a
hello
great
there.
start for his dog. He's gonna get on turn 3.
um. Yeah, in regards to playing it
Yeah,
super
this is good.
calmly, just pulling in all those swans early, accepting the early losses, even from the point where he wasn't ahead in life, and just knowing that he had potential outs with the Badger there was sick. Combined
And then
crickets by
also
tier
later on
2.
when he took and then also later on when he bought that turtle, like after cycling in the cow, and
Oh, yeah, yeah.
realized he could take that fight loss in favor of making himself more well placed to win the next fight, and then
Hmm.
also make Kai have to guess what's going to be in his whale from then on, was like super smart.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, he's one of the only people who would have seen it, judging by chat. So yeah, nicely done. Just takes duck, makes sense. It's a duck. Once you
Yeah.
find your triple, you can often just play in a way where you just
Get stats, get
take
value for
random
next
good
turn.
units.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just look at a tier list for pack 1 and you're like, okay, this thing's A tier, I'll grab it, yeah. But hi, Derry. Nice to see you all. Nice to see everyone here. How many viewers are we at? 38. That's insane.
Throwback to old duck giving +1/+1.
Hmm.
I actually
God,
had
that's old.
I actually had no idea that was a thing until I think it was a Booga Trivia night doing Jeopardy.
Yeah, I didn't play back then. Sounds
Yeah.
nightmarish. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't either. That sounds insane. Then again, there's a lot of stuff that's been tuned down over the time. Like, quite a lot.
Let's see, does he get this life? He does get this life. A big benefit of cricket, obviously, is the high tempo from having the 1-3 body. It's so weird thinking about the fact that it used to be a
A
1-2.
1/2. Yeah, it felt really bad as a 1/2
Nice.
unless you hit the horse, and then it felt just kind of
Yeah, it was
okay.
good with the horse, otherwise it was bad.
And now it's just, it
One
consistently
plus
trades
probably
with
camel.
everything. And
Yeah.
if you get a single
Some people would
stack,
take
it's pretty sick.
Some people would take dolphin there for sure, I think. It probably is a playstyle thing more than anything. I think high values scaling more than other people in this meta, and camel's a much better. I think camel's a better buff target, even though dolphin might have better use cases in certain scenarios. So
Yeah.
he's saying he's a camel fan.
I also think
No dog though.
I think it might not
But it's great.
be that good into his ward unless he actually gets some decent HP, but his pigeon's
Build up
probably
now.
going this turn anyways, so
Yeah, it'll probably be like pigeon combine and then duck cells, and then you have a whole new board with a bunch of duck stats, and look at it go. Oh, those breakpoints are tough, yeah. And there's a whole camel kangaroo behind it.
yeah, I don't think the
You're very behind
dolphin
on tempo, but that's what you sign up for when you buy 2 swans.
gets him there, even though it would kill the pigeon there, because he'd still be
Oh
giving
yeah,
too many
for sure.
stats into the camel kangaroo with the crickets.
And then that's another benefit of the camel is it's probably better long term to have that as a buff target than a dolphin, especially in lines where you're kind of playing to lose. Or not playing to lose, but playing where you don't care that much about winning.
Right.
Is you're gonna buy snails, and camel loves snails because it's camel.
I think it might just be roll here for the cricket.
This is interesting. Oh, he's considering insta rip or he's considering snowball. I know Kai loves playing gold efficiently. He loves, or he kind of hates freeze
Wasting
rolling and
money on
stuff like that.
rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not a fan. There's like a
I think
very weird sell camel argument. Yeah, Aaron sees it too. It's actually not that bad to sell camel, which is crazy. But
I guess yeah, it's not
I
gonna
think
ever officially trade into
oh,
any of these units, right? It's never taking multiple hits. Because
yeah.
all of his guys
The thing
are
is,
just big guys.
the value of tier 4s is super high, I would say, because they could be like it could give you tempo back. Well, I guess it's a little worse in this case, but stuff like whale is obviously so high value, and also finding penguin with this board would be insane. You have cricket plus swan, super good buff targets because cricket can be used with snake later on in the game, and
Very
obviously
true.
swan just gets you towards that. He goes for this, loses 3 HP to do this, but in favor he gets a gold back, which is nice, and he gets it's just efficient. I think this makes sense for sure. Does he? No, the
That
stats are too
was
much.
that was
Mhm.
shockingly close though, considering
Yeah, the if there was one less attack on the kangaroo, I think he would have won.
it's
Oh, and there's the
obviously a
whales.
squirrel rabbit angle here. There's no other.
It
Wait,
is actually a
Kai,
pretty good
don't.
rabbit. It's just, you have because you have like I don't think it's squirrel ever, but whale does make rabbit better because it's a good buff target,
Oh,
and just
100%, yeah.
spamming a bunch of stats onto it is something you're a fan of. Fluffo
Is
did
it?
something interesting there, by the way, where he thinks he thought he was gonna win, and he was so confident that he just took 2 swans,
Yeah,
and now his long term is still good, even though he still has the life lead. That's something you can do. You don't want to overkill, right? I think we talked about that last set.
yeah.
You want to try and especially at this top level, play chicken with your board. Try and
Get
make sure you're only winning by a little bit.
get the
That way,
maximum value you can while still winning.
yeah, for sure. Yellow Badger's interesting, but he thinks it's bait.
Oh,
There's snail triple. You can just rip it
that
again.
is sick.
Oh my god, dear. Wow, yeah.
I hear those
The
go nicely in
tempo
Wales.
has gone. Yep, they do. The tempo is pretty clearly back in favor of Kai now. And
It's
he also
probably
has this level 2 swan. He has all this stuff. It's interesting that he put the garlic on the cricket, but I think that's best tempo, which is why he did it.
yeah, has more attack and is likely to trade better. comparatively.
Oh, good.
I do.
I like the salad free suggestion by Aaron because it's just something you can do because you don't have much to do next turn other than roll for cricket triple at this point. He
Right.
also might just value apples over them, at which point you should freeze the apple, I guess. But
He might also
yeah,
just
let's
want to
see.
get the ooh, huge.
Oh, Fluffo, I think the long-term advantage just flipped because Fluffo has this penguin now, and he could potentially get level 2 dog and stuff, but he's gonna start losing fights pretty fast.
Hmm.
This is a very this is gonna be a pretty bumpy game, I think, for both players.
I was thinking about getting garlic onto the whale, but I think the meat bone makes a lot more sense there. All
Yeah,
of Fluffo's board has a decent amount of HP, so just getting it that little bit more
yeah.
attack is really nice. It might even be worth it to just freeze the
Ooh.
cupcake here.
Yeah,
Just
the
like,
logic with nice, yeah. The logic with him, like the logic Aaron had with him taking the salad or freezing it was so that he had something to do on these turns.
mhm.
And salad isn't as good tempo as this meat bone or this cupcake, but it's
Yeah.
more permanent, of course. So Kai's basically just valuing the lives he can take off right now, which makes
Hmm.
sense because he has such good long term anyway.
I could see it being very easy, just like rip the cupcake onto the whale and then just rip the garlic onto the swan. The swan becomes more keepable too,
Sure.
without it
Yeah.
being an active detriment, rather. A level 2 swan's
Yeah,
definitely
it can
keepable.
also nice. Seeing all the lines. Ooh, big skunk
Oh my
find
god.
for Fluffo.
And
Finds
it,
a nice break point, but he still loses.
yeah, that's
Did
nutty.
he got another level up also, that means yep, there you go. He has his penguin operating at full value now.
Yeah,
But
and
it's pretty
Kai is
tough.
also
This is
recognizing that.
I think both players, depending on the shops that are happening in the near future, both players are gonna have some pretty tough decisions to make because Kai's pretty board locked and Fluffo is losing lives quite fast.
Hmm.
So they're both gonna have to make some pretty big decisions about what they need to do to win this game. It's hard. Yeah, I like Snail Cell also. I think
I think
it's
it's
in
probably
Kai's best
correct there.
interest to just win.
Is it ever sell this cricket to get the penguin in? Because you probably
I
want to
think
get the stats onto the
if you
snail
want penguin,
anyways.
you probably want something with like a baseline stat value, which is the cricket.
Hmm.
But I think it makes sense to skip at the same time. And wow, nice shot. Find a level up and half of the way to that whale level as well. And 2 pairs. He has a
And
really nice turn next turn where you can just buy everything.
Kai is probably crying at having half the shop frozen on 2 gold.
This is a case where you're not too angry at it because it gives a really
It's,
efficient next turn because he has
yeah.
12 gold and he has 4 things he can buy. Although he does have to sell something for cricket probably, which I guess will be a little awkward. He'll probably just sell deer and punt. Or not punt, but like
Hmm.
care less about the fight. But he still has odds to win. It depends. It really depends actually
Hmm.
on what goes. You could even give considered freezing the swan. But then he might just roll for the skunk level instead of all of this.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
swan
Flippo's
is
board didn't change that much. Is he? Oh, he no, yeah, he still
insane.
loses.
I think the swan value
Oof.
is, or the buying the swan there is like really low value because you still need to get another 6 gold invested into it,
True.
and it's relatively late.
That's fair. Yeah, it's just a question of what to do with their last 3 gold if you're buying whale plus pair this turn, right? But realistically, you could probably just buy whale pair and then roll
Yeah,
and see if you hit your skunk, and then you save for tier sixes.
yeah.
Let's see. I don't think you would ever rip this now because he's well set up for snake tiger and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
he really cares about tier sixes.
Oh, I like that swap a lot
Yeah,
actually, instead of swallowing the deer, because he's more likely to efficiently trade into the swan, and the chili doesn't do a ton for him.
yeah,
Actually, that's sick, yeah. That makes a lot of
and
sense.
yeah, this is a super good observation.
Yeah, because the chili doesn't really do that much for him there. That's sick.
Uh, I think golding makes sense personally, especially when you have swan gold and stuff, and like 1.5 whale with like solid stats.
Hmm.
You just seem so well set up for snake, and Fluff was on low lives as well, so you don't really care too much about the tempo you would get from it.
Right.
Because like if you miss the tier 5, it's actually pretty bad. You like are a little stumped. Although I guess you could just find like a skunk and whale level in the future, but every tier 6 level is super valuable.
Hmm.
So yeah, I would say Kai made the right play. But
Yeah, with the almost like level 2 whale, there's a lot of good tier
oh,
6 that
great
you can
point.
rip into.
Breakpoint. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. That is
That was
disgusting.
crazy. The exact kill because of that meat bone take is huge. More with the tempo you lost. Yeah, I guess he just didn't.
Well, those are pretty awful.
Yeah, fly kind of plays into your game plan, so he's gonna take it. Yep.
hmm
But yeah, now you're kind of playing slow because of that.
Yeah, he doesn't have
You're just
anything
gonna
that.
look for your level ups and hopefully get more tier sixes and stuff. He did skip a chili earlier. I know he's got this one. I did think it was like possibly a good choice. The question is like, should he just be doom rolling for like the Exodia pieces, or should he be playing for one more fight win? Because he could, in theory, do it, but if Fluffo finds level 2 skunk, it gets pretty dodgy actually for him to be able to win fights in the short term.
Right.
So yeah, I think he just noticed that actually, and now he's playing for this. But now see if he finds like shark gear, or not
hmm
shark, sorry, snake. Uh, Dragon, interesting.
I don't hate this because
I mean,
next turn he's not going to
these
have much to
triples are
do.
so kind of bad, honestly.
Oh yeah, no, they're awful,
Completely
but
honest. Let's
just
see. I
using
think he's
dragon
gonna.
scaling next turn seems pretty decent because you don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, he wants to keep it frozen as like a backup, basically, in the case that he doesn't win this fight. And then he's in this turn, he's gonna go in on tempo. Oh wait, no, he's gonna go for the dragon now. Fair enough,
Yeah,
also.
don't hate it.
Uh, because he's really good with targets, and then he
hmm
can like dragon scale for a bit, look for
Yeah,
level 2.
he could just sell out of the fly here probably, and then he could just end on a good whale
Good
swallow
hit for the
target.
fly. Fly did a good job there. Yeah, you're losing by a lot now because you took the dragon. So the question is, can Fluffo kill Kai before Kai's dragon starts to
It's
get value? This is
what's
again a
that?
really, really weird game.
Was that leopard there last turn? Because that was
No, it can't have been. Yeah, he just bought it this turn and got a chocolate on it.
oh,
He
and
also got
probably
like cow
some cow
stats.
stats. Yeah,
Hmm.
that whale could be
And
self scaling.
now I
Fly
think
swan or
he's probably
skunk.
gonna go into like like monkey probably and just
hmm
go big leopard. He's actually Fluffo is super nice
hmm
um option into Kai's board. Because like think about it, right? Like you see that board and you're like, that's definitely going Exodia. It has
hmm
the big whale it's holding for tier 6. And Kai ended up finding something different with this whole dragon line and the scaling.
Yeah, I think the dragon line here and selling the fly
Uh
is correct for at least this turn because he doesn't have an
yeah.
easy level up besides whale. So doom rolling for whale seems really bad instead of just getting permanent stats on your team that you want to keep at this point.
And he also has plans to probably swap out the dragon anyway and just treat it as like it gave you a bunch of sushis, right?
Yeah.
Uh in the short term. And then you go into your Exodia pieces. But there's a slight
Ooh.
problem with that, and it's that is that Fluffo just has level 2 leopard already. And cat.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. This game. The thing is, Kai's game plan was, I think, sound, but it's been super countered by what Fluffo found
Yeah.
in these shops. That sometimes will just happen, of course. But he definitely needs to make some. He definitely needs to switch up his plans. I would say there's parts of the game switch
He
can
needs
go like
he needs more stats on this
one up
whale
and
though to go before the leopard, right? To keep his team safe.
yeah. The good thing right now is that the mammoth is 12, which is the leopard would need to get to 24 attack, which is a pretty big ask. It would need like double pair hit or something like that, and then it
Oh,
needs to
right,
hit it.
right,
So
right. So the leopard's not
there's
at
solid odds for it to be fine.
so the leopard isn't actually going to be able to actually kill anything at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Unless he buys the tiger, it could kill the tiger, but like that's fine. But there is like solid odds with Swan 3 that the Fluffo will find enough stats on the leopard.
hmm
So now, yeah, the question is like, will Kai's units die to the leopard before the mammoth gets to actually activate, right? Because if all your stuff's dead, the mammoth isn't getting much value. I guess that's
Oh yeah,
obvious, but
100%.
it does get to 22. That's not 24 though. So see, it lived, and now you get this
Yeah.
another mammoth.
Yeah, no, this is huge.
But oh, what a one up!
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Wow, dude,
And
Fluffo
the
keeps doing such cool stuff.
snipe onto
But you see
the tiger, let
yeah,
that one
but
up
see the
do the work.
problem. This fight is so much scarier than the last one because the leopard's gonna get breakpoints to probably be killing like a lot of stuff. And so Kai goes, this is smart. Goes double mammoth, so even if one of them dies, he gets the value of the other one.
Yeah,
And then he
I
can
like
also
that a
take this
lot.
melon to preserve some of his stats. Yeah, this is being played really well. I
Is
think there's
he?
definitely still odds for Fluffo to win. Fluffo could just hit both mammoths at this point.
Is
But,
it?
you know.
Is it ever Melon not the whale there? Because the whale is probably just going to trade with the leopard, and then you need one of your backline guys to get through the rest of them.
I
So
think
you
that's
need them to
super
survive.
reasonable. I think especially because of the way the skunk order works with leopard, like leopard attacks first, so if it hits the whale's HP pool and then skunk goes, the skunk could technically get less value, right? Because the
Hmm.
whale is already taking damage, so the amount of HP the skunk is getting rid of would get like inherently lower.
Right. I'd
And
like.
then in return, you would be able to save the skunk, for example, and guarantee it lives
Mhm.
through all the snipes. Well, not guarantee, but it's pretty likely. So I think it was a super reasonable idea to put the melon on something else. But he also thinks probably that if he wins, it's going to be because he has a melon on it.
Yeah. I think he got the
Okay,
best of both
so
worlds
turtle
there of
pockets.
getting the melon onto
Oh, stuff gets tired. Yeah, I agree.
brutal. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely. I think both players played that super well. And Fluffo just it was kind of a matchup thing actually, like just the matchup of his board state and what he hit on turn 9 versus what Kai's game plan was in the first place.
Yeah.
And that's nice enough from Fluffo to be able to see because Leopard isn't always going to be the thing you take on turn 9, and he saw that it was worth it here.
Hmm.
I think yeah, they're both playing super well,
Yeah.
but Fluffo's the one who worked away with the win, and we're getting a bet to him for this game.
Leopard feels so wild competitively 1v1 because like in arena it's obviously an insane unit because just being able to get 3 25 damage snipes out onto the board to an unprepared opponent is so disgustingly good, but because you can just counterplay around it so easily that it turns into more or less a mosquito in
Yeah,
competitive
fair
1v1s,
enough.
it is wild to
Yeah,
have
either
pulling it be
completely
correct.
decides the game or
Yeah, it's
yeah.
either oppressive or completely useless.
It usually depends how much time your opponent has to like buy all the counterplay to it, or like if say they need to buy all these melons and stuff to respond to it, then in return they're not being able to spend that money on like level ups and stuff and scaling, and so their board is bad enough that you would just win anyway, even though your leopard isn't doing anything. It just forces
Hmm.
their gold to be used in a weird way, and that's its
Right.
general benefit. Kai getting tempo again, he just keeps getting
Oh,
like crickets, mosquitoes, stuff like that. So a lot of these games, Fluffo is actually going down to 5 early, but
yeah.
his mid game ends up like benefiting a lot from him doing so. Oh, and there you go, double
It's
pigeon.
it's also going just a full like this almost never gets a win, or I don't even think it can get a win ever. This board.
Yeah, no, it's impossible because it loses to that 3 or it draws that 3 squad.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Wait. So true.
3 buys any units and loses to win. Yeah, that's just
Alright.
what happens. Again, it's a matchup thing, really.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kai takes a horse, you guarantee it. Also, just takes a horse so that next turn he has tempo too, because everything he buys will have some extra stats. Now, meanwhile, Fluffo would love like rabbit here early, like
Hmm.
rabbit plus buff target would be ideal. We'll have to see.
It
These are very
is
good triples,
it is nice that
I
you
would
can just
say.
immediately rip over these triples though. Like that is one nice advantage over having the pigeon
The
over
duck,
the duck.
fair. We're watching Fluffo, yeah. Oh, sorry, could you move the eye
Oh,
in the
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, chat, for reminding me. Oh, rabbit.
Oh,
Hello.
rabbit hit is huge, and
And then you might take elephant. I
I
think you
was gonna
might actually be
say,
an elephant
yeah,
fan here.
because you don't necessarily
The
want
thing
to
is,
buff
Fluffo.
the. Do you want to buff the? I guess.
Ox is a good buff target,
Yeah,
to be clear. Like
Ox is a good
Ox
buff
is
target.
Ox is bad when you can't
Can't get
buff it.
stats onto
And
it.
it's really bad when you can't buff it.
Yeah.
But I think here, I think Fluffo is like actively a fan of elephant. He's probably one of the only people who does plays like this. Like he's one of the only people who
Hmm.
would value Ellie in a spot like this over Ox, and that might not be right, to be completely honest. It might just be a playstyle thing even.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there's anyone who I see make value out of it, it's Fluffo.
Hmm.
This unit in particular, he's like the entrepreneur.
Hmm.
Entrepreneur, is that the word? I don't know.
You see,
He's
progenitor,
it's the
the official
yeah,
mascot of. Please don't hit
and yeah, he can
blowfish.
just keep statting.
I mean, I feel like that's the thing about
Keep
elephant is
stats.
that it's really good for a lot of your mid game. Like elephant camel is sick, elephant blowfish is sick, but then it needs so much support and so many specific units. The I think the best thing about it, if you're like onto your tier 6 board and you do have like an okay like Ellie blowfish team, you pick up your tiger, but then you almost want to sub out for a snake because the snake is unless you have like decent levels already. And it's hard to get
Yeah,
all
that's
the
true.
money to get those levels and still get scaling. It's just very gold
Yeah,
intensive.
especially with rabbit versus giraffe. It's an interesting
Yeah.
thing. Oh, nice fluff. Kai actually predicted front. What's it called? And like super played around it by
Mm-hmm.
uh by putting that spider front, and then it spawned a sheep, which is yeah. Let's see, do we hit something that I think he's gonna say that you got red and it was nice. Oh yeah, the sheep is also kind of tricky. But we don't talk about
It's just
that.
skill expression, baby. Skill expression.
Yeah. Another thing is Kai is Fluffo's someone who uses the replay code thing to type a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see that.
I do find it funny seeing everybody type in the code redeems.
Whoa, what a shop! Look at that.
That's pretty
Pill plus
sick.
garlic and the level 2 spider. Unfortunately, your triples. Oh no, actually, I know something. Fluffo says
Does he?
this is Fluffo approved. Fluffo says you should pretty much always have skunk if you're going elephant blowfish because they like it's kind of a necessity to get there with the unit. So he
Mm,
sees a skunk, he's happy.
I
It's
like
kind
that.
of part of his Exodia, even though blowfish would have been better.
Yeah, no, that makes sense because it just enables blowfish to actually do significant
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
That's pretty
Rabbit's also a
sick.
great fit with this unit with this kind of board. You're just gonna like go for your levels, and then once you have everything set up, you can just spam sushis on
Hmm.
your board, and yeah.
I'm
The good
surprised he
thing is he
didn't.
has this level 2 sheep which trades like almost the entire backline of Kai, depending on how the breakpoints work out.
I'm surprised he
Although
didn't
obviously
rip
there can't be so
the
much.
meat bone onto the rabbit, but I guess it's because he's likely to kill it, which makes a lot of sense.
Mhm. He does get the fight win,
Oof.
even though he kills like his entire team. That's the thing is front elephant is like weird, right? There's a lot of cases where it's like confusing almost, but this is one of those instances where it just works.
It is very funny that
He's
he
super
killed
cool.
his entire team and he's still
It is.
standing. Yeah, he cleared literally
Oh,
everything.
nice.
Yeah. This is obviously sell rabbit to bring rabbit on board. Gold efficient.
This elephant killed 8 units. Oh my god, that's a sick stat. Thank you,
Wait,
chat.
actually, that's so wild.
Yeah.
Is it Pill the
Oh.
yeah, gets the gold
Whoa, he's
efficient,
so cool. And
sells
you're
the
cool for
ram, gets
noticing
in
that. I
the
didn't even see that.
yeah. I was like, there's gotta be something that you can do here. He's sitting here for too long.
Yeah,
That's sick.
super reasonable. Now you have an extra 2 gold for next turn, which is great because next turn is super important. Finding
Mm-hmm.
pairs, more elephants, more blowfish. Uh, I guess buying the triple that you're gonna get, whatever that is, and yeah. Well, if it is a good triple, I guess just monkey is your best option here. Turkey's actually pretty
Yeah.
good too, though. You can get some stats on
Oh, turkey
any
getting
skunk that you buy,
yeah.
as well
You
as the
just
blowfish. That's
you just
pretty,
get
yeah.
extra stats on most of your team. And if you don't find
No,
something
see,
that's
that's
like critical to the game plan, you can still have a decent swap in unit.
Catan that you could sure you can say that, I suppose. Sorry, I just
Hmm?
some interesting sentences from I can't fucking. Oh wait, I TS
Oh,
denied it. Never mind.
I'm
There's
assuming
just
it
some
got
chat.
I'm assuming it
Blacklist.
got moderated because I don't see it at all.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm no longer
We are.
worried.
There's
Oh,
your
does
second
he
elephant.
go? Does he
Something
go
looking
for the
for.
level on it while having nothing that works with it?
He might be thinking about just getting out
Actually,
of it entirely, but I think it's good to
yeah,
go for it personally. I'm not sure. Uh, it's interesting.
yeah. I don't think it's a worse here because like it gives you the upside as soon as you hit one of the key units that you need because he has most of the support that he would want for this. And
Oh,
besides,
double salad is good too, by the way.
oh yeah, 100%. And besides,
They do a lot.
he's got a really good synergy here between elephant shark. He kills his team, his shark gets big.
Yeah.
uh, okay, he's got a more
There's a
standard looking board here.
whale
Whale
monkey
monkey.
shows up from Kai as yeah, as a result of this start. Like Kai is playing a little greedy, I would say. Like he has a very good long term now because he has a 1.5 whale and a monkey. So
Mm-hmm.
he's definitely a little on Fluffo to try and kill him immediately, which is why he's thinking about the parrot. It's super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That
Is it
parrot could be another
parrot? Yeah,
shark, right? And
parrot shark.
yeah,
Yeah.
he'd be super happy with that. And yeah, he's gonna go for it. And
Yeah, makes sense.
now, oh, interesting. I think you should take a buffer. There's a good chance there's going to be a pill on the what's that unit called? The pill on the turtle
Hmm.
on the and then
Onto the whale.
yeah, the whale's going to be a thing. But he also might just think he can like power through everything basically, and also tank the badger snipe, and then get like value with other stuff because it's not like his uh elephant would ever get value traded by the whale, so
Hmm.
it's okay. Tear up into Wolverine.
I'm shocked that there
Fair
hasn't
enough.
been a single turkey either, but I think just nobody has found turkey, is what
Yeah,
I'm
it just hasn't
assuming.
been on the docket, I guess. Does his decision get there? It does. His mark
That's
gets there. Nicely
huge.
done by Fluffo. Again, he keeps on just making the right decisions, super calmly, um, super thoughtful, all set. And now he's
Oh,
considering, do I put chocolate here or do
it's
I put chocolate on shark
so
instead?
awkward.
It's
Oh,
so
I can
cool
feel the
to do on the
pain.
elephant, but yeah, no, he can't. He really can't justify it, and yeah.
Yeah.
Blowfish. No.
Goodbye, blowfish. Hello,
Oh,
elephant too.
it made sense to do what you did, but it was very sad to
But
me.
it hurt the
There's a
soul.
boar, I guess that's pretty good. You just have like a damaged nuke to hit the boar with, to hit Will with, and like
Yeah.
that's fairly strong at least. Yeah, Kai's greeting, like, but he has so many triples. If he finds like snake tiger stuff, it's pretty scary for Fluffo. But Fluffo
Hmm.
also has this rabbit, right? And he can just spam sushis, and he will do really well actually against snake. Just a lot of HP on his board to tank all the snipes. So yeah, we'll have to see.
Hmm.
Just depends on what his response is to the whale, which he has skunk, so level 2 skunk will help a lot in that regard
Hmm.
whenever he finds that. Because this is a game that he's playing without gold for once. Like a lot of his games up until now, he's been running a lot
He's
of
been
gold on his
rich.
board. Oh wait, does I get there? No, just a draw. But Kai's pretty happy with that, I'm sure. They're both fairly. I would say Kai has better long term for sure. He has this cat now, right? But
Right.
yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
more
does he
sushi and
finally
level
take
2
it?
blowfish. It's really good here now because there's a shark. It actually makes so much sense. It's actually really smart, yeah. I'm impressed at his,
Somebody
and also it
call
covers.
Booga!
I'm
We've got
so
the
I'm.
event. Sorry.
This is so interesting. The turn 10 blowfish because it just works, right? Like
Yeah.
Kai's outs are going to be like snake, right? And this plays super well into snake. You can just kill it quickly. It plays into that shark. It covers the
It
Melon being
covers
killed. It covers so much stuff.
it covers all the tempo options, so
Uh,
now he's gonna have to just go in
oh,
on scaling 2 different units because he has the skunk on board too.
yeah, and you can just keep on spamming these sushis, and he's like super chilling.
Yeah.
That's a good thing is like, especially when you go rabbit 2, how many sushis you like find while you roll is a big deal, especially when you don't have Swan Gold to roll more, right?
Hmm.
And he's found a lot. He found 3 in this turn, so I'm sure he's very happy with this.
Booga doing
Booga's not
that
there because
Leonardo
we're
pointing at the
sticking
screen meme right now.
to.
It's so
Yeah, the
based.
reason Booga isn't here is just because we're sticking to 2-person comms
Mm,
for now and future stuff. God, it doesn't even get to
makes
the
sense.
shark. That's unfortunate. Yeah,
That is
I don't think
disgusting.
Kai even expected the blowfish to come in like this. But yeah, like his whole
I,
game plan's kind of owned.
I
Funnily
mean,
enough,
did any of us expect
you
it
do.
though? Oh,
That's true.
obviously the
That's very
Wolverine. He's so cute. Look at him.
true.
Look, he's
It's
looking.
so bad.
It's
It's so
so
depressingly bad.
yeah, it's awful. But look at how cute he is.
He is. He really is. Another sushi,
Uh,
by the way. Like he keeps finding
that's
so many of them.
huge. And they're
I'm
hitting
super happy with.
decently.
And look how big his board is from just having like a level 2 tier 3 scaling. He's just like
I know.
bought sushis, and he has all of these stats.
Dude,
That's the value of rabbit
people kept
going for
going
it long
like when Hippocampus came out, they're like, "Oh my god, this unit's so sick, it scales so hard." We've had Hippocampus all along.
term. True. Very. Yeah, not about that before. Wolverine have yeah exactly hedges. There's like not actually any damage to deal with it
Yeah,
because
true.
everything's so low.
Actually, it would just be doing 3 damage to the whale every like 5 elephant swings and nothing else. Uh, feels bad. It
Ooh,
is
interesting.
it is
Some
wild though
whale
that
units.
the level 1 blowfish here is actually just
Blowfish
plenty.
did not do anything, but oh, the blowfish breakpoint. Oh, that was so cool! The Blufffish exactly hit a breakpoint, sniping that boar. That allowed it
Mm-hmm.
to die to the skunk, and then he value traded out. Super nice. He's very happy with that. Yeah, that was an exact
Disgusting.
breakpoint. And he goes at 1-3. Fluffo's going crazy. Yeah. And I mean, could Ox have done that? I don't think so.
Fluffo is also informing us.
And yeah. Now, it's a tough deficit for sure, being down 1-3.
Are we gonna?
Especially Fluffo's getting into stride. He's won 3 in a row. And I think all of them have been super interesting games.
Mm-hmm.
Get down. He doesn't listen to me. It's unfortunate. But Meebo won fights before as well, so yeah.
Yeah, the Meatbone
It does
did crazy work
there's
there.
the elephant one.
All of the really like mid-tier perks with the garlic and the Meatbone seem to have done really well. Just consistently
They all
picking
have
them
their
up in
own
gold
little
efficient way.
niche values. It's not always just melon diff
Yeah.
anymore. It's a thing, especially in an elephant line, like garlic gets a lot better
Yeah,
on
especially
both.
these competitive games where you have so few stats across the board as you get later on, because you can't greed really. At least not like
Yeah,
you
it
greed
depends
in
on
arena,
your
for
shops
example.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
they definitely. And also there's just the game ends earlier in versus overall, so you're
Oh,
just gonna
true.
have less stats most of the time. Time is a
So
lot.
they end up,
Whereas you only need what, like 6
yeah, they
or
end up
7.
pulling so much harder.
Fluffo playing it horrible here. He should have gone down 0-5 so he can reverse sweep.
If
Let's do
Kai
it.
loses one, we get a golden game per age.
That's true. Yeah, when his opponent gets to 4 points, that's when he switches.
Mhm.
Although I do agree with Snakes that I don't want to have to commentate it because I'm not good at Pack 4 and I can't really give as good judgment as I can for
Dude, it's so easy to commentate Pack 4. Just, oh my god, they got a Nyala. Dude, Secretary Bird going crazy here. I have no idea what the plan is early game. That's like the big things for Pack 4, right? Yeah, I think the only unit that I actually know that's really good in Pack 4 is the um, Secretary Bird.
Oh,
Early
nice
Baboon,
double line.
early Sea Lion when, yeah, true, stats and Pack. It
Yeah, if you just do
feels,
that 5 times, you're pretty
oh,
chill.
dude, it feels so weird because Pack 4 used to be like the no scaling, no stats line. It was all tech units when it came out. So I keep forgetting that it does actually have really good scaling options nowadays.
Funnily
Between,
enough, I think if you asked most people, they would say Kai is who like popularized the scaling lines in Golden. Like
mhm,
for a very long time, he was so far ahead of everyone else because he just scaled. And that's
right,
like his main strength has definitely always been like he's really good at playing efficiently and working a lot of stats onto his board, like a lot
mhm,
more than other people. He's very consistent, maybe more so than anyone else. Although Fluffo is that consistently navigating some pretty difficult lines and impressing in his own right.
yeah,
It's
100%.
interesting because there's like even an argument that Fluffo's like top end play at the moment is being like better, but the consistency might end up mattering. Like Kai's ability to play really well across multiple games might be a bigger deal than Fluffo possibly outplaying him in some of these so far. Like his positioning and stuff has been incredible,
Does he?
but that stuff can definitely fall apart.
Is he holding out for tier 4 here or tier? No, he's
I think he
not.
was just looking for like a super efficient duck cell, which
Got
was
you.
it's fair.
Yeah, I
Just I
wasn't.
think he also thought he had like the nice gold breakpoint, although this gold breakpoint isn't actually that nice.
Yeah, that's what I was confused by.
It's good enough. He might even skip. Or no, you'll
I
take
don't.
Peacock next turn, but it's just
Yeah,
for tempo.
Peacock's
So
Peacock's next turn for sure, and then just Meepo the giraffe, and then he's got a pretty decent lineup and can just roll for Kang and
yeah.
Peacock, and he's feeling good, and the spider obviously. And it's so nice to be off all tier 1s too, so like you just can go rolling for levels very efficiently. That is one thing that I always find very awkward on these early boards is just how much do you keep around those early tier 1s, and it just makes getting those level ups harder.
Yeah, he does what you said. Takes the meat bone. He might even take another. It's a pretty good thing, but he also probably wants to roll for a spider because the upside
Yeah.
of it is so high, and also more kangaroo and pill.
Yeah.
All are good.
He's
Level 2
he's
spider
got
pill is strong.
he's got so many good like rolls to get here that I don't think the gold efficiency matters a ton here. And none
Especially
of
because he
these are
probably already wins this fight.
yeah, none of these units are really worth it. I don't think the rat, even though he's a big boy, is worth it.
He's considering it for an extra trigger on the what's it called kangaroo,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
It
probably not.
does it get an extra trigger on the kangaroo?
Because it the dirty rat, like
Oh,
the
no, I
spider
see it.
attacks the dirty rat, and then the kangaroo gets
Yeah.
an extra trigger.
Yeah,
Oh, he goes for it.
lead rat. I was thinking in terms of camel, how you trade the yeah, no, I was being dumb.
Alright. But yeah, I think he sees
Uh,
like he's not 100% safe. At least that's probably his logic, is that he doesn't
mhm.
feel 100% safe in winning this fight. So he is playing to
And he
get there,
was
and I think it
correct.
might have got there. Like, yeah, wow, that was
Yeah.
super close. It was very reasonable to play for the tempo, especially because like into that line with into that board with the swan scaling.
Yeah.
Um,
It might have been better to lose
you really
there
need those
though. Look at
lives.
all those snails.
Yeah, it's just the lives are the li you really need to take lives off of a scaling swan. It's
Yeah,
so
that's
important.
true. That's very true.
You just kind of have to deal with the scaling that comes. That's why snail is OP. Is like
You
it's like
win
catch
when you
22, right?
lose.
You either yeah, exactly. Like you need to take the lives off them, but if you do, they get so much scaling.
Mhm.
It's really tough
Is it
to
freeze
budget
pill
that.
here for the potential spider pill?
He might value garlic first, like he wants to get garlic first because he's
Oh,
not
yeah,
the
yeah,
spider
yeah.
triple
It's tier 3. Getting garlic on that
yet.
peacock would help a ton. Because it
Yeah,
was like
he also
barely.
wants to roll.
Mhm. Yeah, I was barely making it through. So garlic and pill are the only things I imagine he's looking for in the food shop right now.
Right, yeah. And there's definitely like an idea of like timing as to when you get pill, and it always will just depend on how your oh, nice sheep. Does
Ooh.
the sheep get there? No, it
No.
doesn't. He's still behind. Oh, Fluffo found double rabbit. Yeah, I mean,
Dude, Fluffo.
I
I love
love
how we
super.
talked about how Kai scaling is like very efficient, very smooth, and Fluffo's just hitting all the stats this
Fluffo is
game.
just bigger. To be honest, yeah.
Oh my god, disgusting. And like Fluffo's
Yeah.
board looks really weak other than the singular swan. It's just the swan is
Mhm.
oppressively good right now, and the giraffe is not slouching with a meat bone on him.
The meat bone is also going insane.
Yeah.
Like it's getting that little
It's
extra lip of attack he needs to get the value trades super more valuable than garlic by a lot at this point.
oh yeah,
But Kai has
100%.
future pulls. He's probably annoyed having to spend 6 gold next turn instead of like 0. He would much
Mm-hmm.
rather have just had these on board, but it's not worth it, so he just can't.
Garlic's not gonna do
He
anything.
thinks
This
garlic
garlic's so
wins,
expensive.
and I think it's reasonable because like you got to think about it, right? Like I guess he needs to value trade the swan. It depends how big the swan gets.
Yeah.
I think it gets there. I think it gets there.
It could make the difference, but
It's super close though.
yeah.
You could. There's like a really weird argument to like. No, I was thinking maybe like front giraffe, but no.
You're right. It's very
Sometimes
weird.
sometimes losing the stats can be worth it if like it gets there, but it wouldn't.
Yeah.
But his plan works. He still loses though
Oh
because
my
Fluffo
god.
repositioned and went a little wider and covered the out to that fight that Kai was playing for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this is Scorpion.
Oh.
Super happy with Scorp. Oh, Scorpdillo? You could probably not worth because there's 3 meat bones on that board actually. I think it's just Scorp Monkey,
Yeah, I think
which
it's Scorp
meat Monkey is
Monkey.
also great. And you have a great breakpoint. You can just sell the giraffes, or you can sell the. You could also sell the spider,
Spider.
possibly.
I think it's Sell the
They also might
Spider.
be Rooster Monkey instead of Spider. Yeah, I think this probably makes more sense. Rooster Monkey
Yeah, it
because
has better
Rooster's
long
great with
term.
the Kangaroo as well. There's good tempo as well. Better long term, better tempo. I would say
And
it's arguable tempo though. Like Scorp could probably go similar.
mm-hmm.
But, oh, this is tough. If Fluffo has either of those other triples, the giraffe and the rabbit, it's gonna be pretty tough for Fluffo
Mm-hmm.
to deal with this, or for Kai, sorry, to deal with this game. But he has a good setup. Tier 5s are
Yeah, those are really good
they're good.
pulls. And he had flexibility on what he could actually take there, which was nice.
I think Rooster makes more sense to buff because Peacock can reasonably go, and then this is like a future
Yeah.
additional triple and stuff, and it can cover stuff.
Yeah, the like
Oh wait,
Peacock.
Fluffo was the one who
Ooh.
went Dillo Scorpion. That's so cool, but
Oh my
it's not gonna
god,
win.
but why?
Yeah.
He's going into Peacock. What's on Fluffo's board again?
Uh, I don't know why he did that.
Fluffo does
Maybe it was
not
Swift. He might
benefit
have
like
Swift.
almost at all
I
from
think he.
that.
The thing is, he probably just didn't get good triples outside of it, right? Like his other options weren't better, so he thought
Yeah.
this could win. Which is, it's not too crazy.
I think
And
it is kind of crazy
yeah,
going into a Peacock Kangaroo board because I feel like Armadillo is the
uh,
best when you're pairing it with the hurt
he did
or
also probably
attack
think
teams.
he did also think like when going in, he didn't know the rooster was going to be there, so he thought the scorpion could get through and kill the kangaroo. At which point he would be super winning.
Ooh, okay,
Right?
okay,
But
that's
it
very
didn't
fair
because of
actually.
the monkey rooster, right?
Yeah, no, that's 100. That's much more fair.
Yeah, I agree, Hedges. I think rooster is like not
Yeah.
often correct to buy, but when it's right to buy, it's good. So it probably has pretty high win rate actually. That's always
Mm-hmm.
interesting. Like, there's probably units that have very high win rate because they're rare buys because when they like when you buy them,
Yeah,
it's because they will win.
they're niche, but
Dragon
they're
might be a
very
good
good.
example of that as well. Front monkey is interesting. Yeah, I don't think it does anything.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe he gets rid of the Dillo here, and he's just working around
yeah, I
that.
guess that's actually a reasonable thing that he could do, but
But
he
yeah,
did so well also repositioning and nice positioning by
yeah.
Fluffo. Gets the fight back. Fluffo long term is probably better. Is it? I'm not sure.
Uh,
The monkey definitely like subverts that. I'm not sure what to think. And like it's almost level 2 rooster. You're gonna get a bunch of stats, but
I, I
but
think
Fluffo has
they're
this skunk and he has this rabbit level 2. He's gonna have swan level 2.
I think they're about
And
the
the thing is, he's
same.
gonna start scaling. He's gonna start scaling a scorpion. By the way, I'm very excited to see
Mm-hmm.
the plays here. It does board lock him a bit, which is weird. Does Fluffo? So he can't really buy cows in this spot unless he has to sell his skunk. But he also might just sell out of Scorp if he needs to, and not be too sad about losing the 2/2 that he invested in it.
Mm-hmm. I
I
feel like
know. Yeah,
they're
you have to smell.
I feel like they're relatively the same in terms of like long term right now because there's the monkey, the better buff target for Kai and the rooster.
And then I
Whereas
have there's Swan
yeah, Fluffo has
and
Swan
Skunk.
and Rabbit, and Rabbit's just not as good of a
True.
scaler, though the Scorpion does really appreciate the stats that it gives it for obvious reasons.
Honestly, sometimes level 2 Rabbit can just be better, but it does like
Hmm.
it depends on shops and it depends on your buff targets. I'd say
Yeah,
this is a case where like your buff targets are pretty good for Rabbit. They're already pretty big, and then you have the long term project that you're working on with the Scorpion. But yes, he gets rid of the Scorpion, so yeah, in favor of really good tempo, but
oh,
still draws. Fluffo
that's
went very
insane.
all in there on winning that fight, but also he has long term. Like he's gonna have level
Yeah,
2 skunk, and he has this like snake tiger probably and the chili and stuff. But not winning that fight is it's a pretty big deal, I would say, for Kai being able
hmm.
to hold on to a life.
It's also kind of painful to lose the Rabbit on this turn in particular because I feel like the only things that you're looking for are foods and the triple on the skunk. So
I
being
think
able
Shark
to
makes
just
sense.
rip some food would be nice. Yeah, Shark's really good here.
Yeah, Shark's just a 14/14 body, and then it also has like the level 2 upside. These turkeys suck. Did they? I don't know. It's weird. I feel like last set with Makoto versus Kai, Turkey was completely like a staple of the whole set. Like there was so
Yeah,
much insane Turkey games.
but there's so
Like
many
those games
stats
where like
already on the
it was being
board.
Dragon. But yeah, this set it's been pretty radio silent from this unit. I don't think I've
Yeah,
seen any so far. Which also comes down to just not hitting it early. Like they've just been finding monkeys and sharks and stuff instead. But yeah.
yeah. The turkey's huge for the pivot, but he's already locked into this board relatively. I think if he had the turkey before the shark, it would have made potentially sense just to be able to pivot in the shark more efficiently.
Oh, Value Town. Oh, he still loses though.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. So Fluffa took another leopard.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it makes sense. And he
And
also
here
has
comes
this
the
like level
melon.
2 skunk and stuff. There's a melon, yeah. If that had hit the shark, it would have been disaster for Kai, of course. But uh the odds are low. So
Does
you know,
he? Is it
but
correct to
it's
leave
tough
the
now. You have a
snake
lot to
behind
cover.
here?
Yeah, into leopard, I think so, and into chili. It's too easy to kill it
Yeah, yeah.
for Fluffo.
Alfio's weird because snake is so good normally.
Hmm.
But yeah, you're 100%
Yeah,
right on that. It's just so likely to die to literally anything.
it is. Actually, Fluffo probably has a good-ish segue into snake lines with what his
Mhm.
board is currently. But we'll have to see.
I think the
Oh, this is
cell.
weird.
I think the cell there
This
makes
is
a lot of sense because it's basically the same as getting 2/2 in stats, and you already have melons on your
oh
most
yeah,
relevant
sorry.
units.
Sorry, I should have said yeah. The cell is I think correct, but the positioning was weird. Like he was fronting monkey, which would have meant that one of the monkey buffs went to monkey itself.
Hmm.
So I think he's thinking about it, but he's deciding this instead. Because
Yeah,
yeah, it makes sense. This is like you lose a rooster spawn, but
you're
it's not the
probably
end of the
getting it
world. There
chilied
could be snipes on the
anyways.
other board. Yeah, you also might just get like one of your monkeys sniped by leopard,
And then it's
and then you have
also
space.
too. Yeah. Front
Yeah.
shark if real. We're fake here.
Front shark's interesting actually. It's like a long-term play. Oh, nice hits for oh hello, and there you go. That's
Oh
exactly
my
what
god.
I wanted. Skunk 2 plus snake plus tiger. Although I don't know where the tiger went. Oh, the tiger went to the leopard. That makes perfect sense actually. But yeah, and now like look how flat like Kai's board is flat per se. Although
I
this is super
actually
interesting. I think it's
I
smart.
think that's correct actually. Just because you
The
don't lose
cell
that
line.
much stats in terms of the kangaroo to leopard. And if you snipe that, I think it might have been
Yeah.
made even more sense
He
to
goes for
actually
this
just
instead. This is a little
oh
safer.
yeah, it's
It
definitely
depends how if he thinks
okay.
like I can
You're
win
right.
without the kangaroo on board, at which point getting the extra stats is worth, or if he thinks the extra stats are more relevant, which they might be because now this only gets to 6 damage snipes, which doesn't kill either the leopard or the tiger
Hmm.
in the front line. So a little tough. But yeah, this is smart. This is just a great leopard. It covers the snake pretty well.
I would have been really
And
tempted to
it gives him outs,
I would have been really
especially
tempted to save the stake there onto the monkey, even though you have the chance of it getting sniped by the leopard. If he
yeah,
doesn't get
snake gets
sniped, the
worse, I
upside's
would
great.
say, into leopard. It's a little tough to realize the upside because of the fact that the chili is there also and the snake, and then it's
Hmm.
like everything also has quite low HP. I think it makes sense to skip.
So is he planning to
But
swap
yeah.
out the monkey here, do you think, for the mammoth?
I think if anything, he would be swapping out the kangaroo actually, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh wait,
Because he
nice
gave up on
positioning right
the...
back.
Ooh,
And none of the snipes go anywhere. But does he still lose? Oh my god, yeah, Fluff is still lost.
nutty.
It might have been the did the leopard get sold? The leopard got sold. That's so interesting. Fluff was
Oh.
going all in on snake tigering, and
Yeah, he
yeah.
sold the
Oh, he
monkey for
does
the
sell the
mammoth.
monkey.
I figured that was the
Interesting.
case, which I wasn't sure on, but it makes sense, I guess. He's basically just
Yeah,
going for the stats in battle and the extra wide value instead.
yeah. Now I think there's probably odds for Fluffo to win, and it might just come down to like the snipes with your snake
Hmm.
tiger. To be completely honest, it's actually like, but yeah, it's super tepid as to what is going to happen. But if he gets like fly in, and then he gets all the necessary protection to save
Oh,
himself from this this leopard, which is hitting a perfect breakpoint, by the way. That's why Kai
yeah,
stopped scaling it, is because it's at this 7 damage breakpoint, which is perfect into all the stuff that the Fluffo has.
right. God,
Otherwise,
I kind of hate the swap to mammoth here. Like I think it's still better to just have a big unit in the front to try and avoid or try and deny snake triggers over getting the mammoth in.
hmm. Yeah, the thing is, it's kind of the same thing as that because it breaks the melon,
Hmm.
and having a big unit front would still just get
Break
your
the
melon
melon.
broken. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
could
that's
see you
fair
being
actually.
right, to be honest, but
That's very fair.
yeah, I think generally it's just going to come down to snipes. That's just how this whole thing works.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, absolutely no. Uh, not close.
We
The
love
melon getting broken is a big deal. You actually maybe has one odds if the snipes are a little nicer for him that game. But now it's 3-2, and Kai's fighting back a little bit.
me just sobbing at the poor rooster chick, the 14-1 into the 1-1 snake.
Maybe the cat was
I know he
bad.
still won,
Yeah.
but it feels so weird to see that cat's bad in these 1v1s. I know that's because
Late game
the cat
scalers
needs more
are,
time.
yeah, exactly. Late game scalers are just always gonna have that like kind of intrinsic problem
Right.
versus, but yeah.
And I think it's probably just a win more pet a lot of the time because you pick it up with, for example, a swan or rabbit, and you already have significant scaling. And so it just lets you do that more efficiently, but it's not actually changing the fact that you're likely ahead to be in that position with those units.
Solid start, double pigeon. Triple pigeon, you're very unlikely to win this fight. Or not unlikely, but like, well, yeah, to
You're
win, you're
very
never
likely to
happening,
draw.
but draws are happening, yeah.
I mean,
Oh no, he
there's
turned
a
his team
chance
viewer
Kai
on.
doesn't buy anything. All right, Kai bought
There you go.
units.
Sure. Immediate pair, yep.
Not bad at all.
Now Fluffo doesn't have his team viewer on, so I'll have to ask him about that, because you are meant to have your team viewer on when you play, for the sake of us,
Hmm.
in commentary. I did not realize he was doing that.
I think that's new because I think we've been seeing that before.
Like him not having his team viewer on.
Yeah.
It's just an option you can disable or enable, but
No,
a
no,
lot of older
no.
players
I
sometimes,
I meant new as in I think he had it on earlier.
oh, yeah. That's what I thought too. I just thought I was getting, like, being confused.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'll ping him after this game. Never fear, chap.
Is Kai streaming?
A
Set up
picture
picture
in
in
picture
picture.
hedges, that's gonna break my brain too much. I think there's a reason that we
Oh,
stick with this, this setup.
I don't even know how to.
No, no worries. Just think about how small it would be, like, the gameplay, you know? We were
Yeah,
considering doing, like, a double layered thing, but we decided to go with, the more classic, thing. Also, double, camel, by the way, is pretty good,
I hear it's pretty mid,
especially when you
but
get
you know.
the
I see that we're all sick today too. I've been constantly muting for sneezing.
Yeah. Sorry, I should mute you, sorry.
Oh, you're
I don't have
fine.
the reaction time for it. But I've
Uh,
had a flu all weekend, such.
yeah, me too. Feel the pain.
He's asking why you took the breadcrumbs now, I think.
Before tier up, yeah.
Oh. Just yeah, I mean, it's a little, yeah.
I think he
See, like,
just.
I feel like there's probably a time in Fluffo's career where he gets a lot more pissed at himself than he just did, so,
I
it's good to see,
think I think it was
the difference.
I think it was probably correct to just take the double camels there for tempo.
Do both people have double camel? Did I miss that?
Yeah,
Oh my god,
it's a
they
mirror
both have double
match.
camel. What was going on?
And
That's so interesting.
I think that Fluffo has the odds in this round because I think Kai only won that because of the horse temp stats.
Oh, interesting. That's probably right. He also probably has better odds in the future because he has bigger scaling and then he can buy garlic.
Is it
Okay,
ever
there.
toss the cricket for the? No, 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 no. He has no gold. I was thinking toss the cricket for the spider,
Yeah.
but yeah, that would be a play that I would make. Sell that guy real
Okay, that's a bit
quick
too
and run out of money.
that's a bit too greedy because realistically,
Yeah,
level 2 cricket isn't that different from spider on average. Like it would only be better if there's a
something good in the unit.
better guy that yeah, exactly. Now, does Fluffo get
Yeah,
there? He does.
nice, nice.
As you said, it's pretty likely that turn. But the combining of the camels also had a big impact in that regard.
Mhm.
Double apple, not really good because you don't have rabbit. You'd probably take rabbit if you saw one here. It's pretty good. Considering hedgehog pill because he has all these
He has all
stuff
these
that he
hurt
could kill.
triggers. Yeah,
Oh, early whale. So happy with that.
that is pretty
Especially with
good.
getting
And
additional value from your flamingo until you pill it.
getting
Yeah,
that
it's really
drop in.
super.
Yeah,
Just you're super happy with that. Well, I guess for this is a greedy, but he thinks he's ahead, so it makes
and
a lot of sense.
I think it's actually not that greedy with the flamingo on board because the giraffe becomes an actual unit position behind the whale, whereas it's
That's true. That's true.
pretty weak behind the camel.
But then on the other hand, it's that means the level 2 Flamingo stats goes to the camel, and he goes for this instead just because of that.
Yeah.
Now let's see. Oh, there's a elephant in
Oh,
there.
it makes a difference there in terms of a breakpoint. Oh, but it's
Does
just
it?
off of, yeah.
Okay, so I don't think it made a difference.
He had 1 more HP to survive with the camel that he wouldn't have been able to have if he didn't get the buff onto the camel and the,
Oh,
yeah. So it was
interesting.
close. That being said, he just didn't have enough stats with the
Yeah,
graph on board.
they keep hitting the same stuff snakes.
Mirror game continues, true.
Mhm.
Big camel, get an Exodia mirror, surely. We have 6 board slots, right? Okay, alright.
Oh, Fluffo considering still for snail.
I think it's probably correct
I think it
here.
would make sense actually. Yeah.
Everything else, well, it's like a half
Just 'cause the
salad,
garlic is a big yeah.
but it's a really good half salad. Because you want those stats on both the whale and the camel pretty desperately. Because you're just hoping they carry you through.
But yeah, let's
And,
see this garlic go to work a little bit more. Look at that big
yeah,
boy.
did really
He's
well
still
there.
loose.
Oh my god.
Straws, Jesus. Melon is a big deal.
I feel like we're
He's playing
watching
pretty fast,
baseball
but
right now where there's a whole lot of nothing happening while we're just very excitedly, something's gonna happen.
value cans here. 3 open boards
Yeah.
unless he does take it.
Because most of his
His
team
deer,
can go
finally.
here. Like, his entire
Whale.
team is removable except for the whale and the camel.
Yeah.
I think the
There's another
camel is
skunk.
just okay here.
Alright, cool. Tangle, you know that not for never. Yeah, I also like camel before bus. I think it's a nice he goes for it.
Hmm.
Because now you get the camel stats to jump on the bus.
Oh,
Nice little extra value.
interesting.
Yeah, you also have
Yeah,
the flamingo stats on it. A lot happens. Also, you live on 1 HP, and
beautiful.
that's super relevant. Just
Yeah,
everything went super well for him there.
yeah, no, those
And
flamingo
he
stats
lives
made the
with surprise.
difference.
It did. Nice win by Fluffo. As his
Oh, and now he's thinking
as
about
keeps
keeping the
happening.
giraffe to go for the level up on it.
I think he's considering what's better to sell between flamingo and giraffe, and he decides that
Yeah.
flamingo's better because giraffe's more consistently valuable. Because you need to buy you need to spend an extra gold on the flamingo, and you also need to find that pill in the first place. But
Hmm.
yeah,
God, I would have been really tempted by that rabbit there. I know it's almost certainly not good because you just don't have the money to justify getting more than a couple of stats out of it.
uh,
But everything on his
too
board
late.
craze HP on it.
It does, but I think he's more well set up to play for some late game stuff.
Hmm.
Because skunk plays super well into whale lines with like snake tiger. Again, it always comes down to those damn units, but
The usual
other than that,
suspects.
oh, look at all this value he's getting from his camel now. Yeah,
That's
Kai's
insane.
probably resigned to losing these fights, which is fine. I'm not pinning that, although I would like to, but you know. Ooh, interesting. Gorilla's like great tempo actually, but Tiger probably is just as good tempo and then like better long
Hmm.
term for sure. Oh, another question is what do you level? It's probably whale. The level 2 whale value is so high, and yeah.
Yeah, it
Kai lost the
makes.
last 2 fights because he bought a garlic and skunks and everything just fell apart. Kind of makes sense, I think.
Hmm. Yeah, I think the whale level is just always really good because it just plays into so many tier 6 pulls, like you mentioned before. That just seems like it's always
Mhm.
worth it. I don't think it's worth swallowing this camel, though, sir. Get that camel out of your
Oh
mouth.
my, I think he forgot. Wait, wait.
Oh no. Well,
Oh,
he's
that's
eating well tonight.
interesting option. Yeah, that guy's hungry.
I
He sees it. He
see
sees it.
the.
He sees it.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, poor guy. Finals.
So much protein.
Yeah.
Uh,
He might still. No, he's not gonna win. To be completely honest. Yeah, I think
yeah,
that
he's
was
gonna
a play
win.
even. Wait.
Come on. Dude, it's the meta play.
Easy game. He's so good.
You just gotta
He just
deep
hit the
throat
right
that
points,
camel
man.
and you're
Right
good.
points. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess. He's just.
Dude, I love how it sat on the
He's
board
kind of
for a
not
hot
respected
minute
as well.
too, because like that's such a mood. I always forget that it's gonna double
Yeah, he
swallow
realized.
too, but it was like after
Oh,
letting
right,
it
then he
sit
gets one.
there.
I'm like, to leave.
Uh,
It's so funny that you still won that fight.
wait, sell the camel for double swallow mammoth deer? Uh,
Oh, interesting.
okay, now though, yeah, he's thinking the same thing. He wants all of that inside.
Well, you always want level 2 mammoth is the thing from your whale. It's a super
Yeah,
big tempo spike to have that.
it's kind of
Realistically,
cracked.
yeah, this is just correct. You should swap the deer and the mammoth is the main thing because yep, look at
All
him
right,
go. He's
now
so smart.
immediately pill the mammoth.
No,
No, never pill the
it's
mammoth here.
it's more valuable in the whale than it is pilled.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Cool idea. Oh, he might just go for level 3 whale. He's in a good spot to achieve it. Is it gonna be the first turkey of the set? That's a crazy sentence. What is a mammoth but a brown camel? Yeah, it's a camel that got like 6 triggers or something.
he's just he's just a prehistoric camel, you know?
Yeah, he just takes the whale. Makes sense. Level 3
Yeah,
whale is super good, and it kind of pushes his advantage.
and he already
Although I think the thing that'll
has,
push his advantage is the fact that I mean, watch this fight.
yeah.
Oh wait, maybe not.
Dude, honestly,
Oh,
with the
okay.
turkey in there instead, to just give the level 2 mammoth some more attack, that could have went crazy.
Maybe.
I
I don't
think
know if it would
I think
have
it's a
gone
very
there. Oh
short
my god,
spike.
immediate level 3 whale. That's huge. And stake is so strong too because you can
You can just
rip it on something
immediately
further back
bolt
and
us
come through
through.
gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not. Okay, okay. I thought he was gonna put the deer in front, stake the deer, double swallow.
And
Thank
luckily not.
God.
But yeah, that makes sense to go frontier to break that melon on the
On the
whale.
whale, yeah. No, I like that. I like that a lot. I don't think it ever makes sense to stake the skunk here, but it's either stake the tiger or stake the whale. I
I think stake whale makes sense.
yeah,
I'm not sure.
I think it's probably stake whale here.
The main
I
reason would
just
be that you should be confident that your 1236 mammoth will be able to beat Kai's like late board
his
stuff, like
camel,
his
yeah.
yeah, depending on his positioning, of course. But yeah, and the other thing is Kai is actually angling for level 3 whale also. So yeah, there's
Right.
still a lot of nuance in what this game could end up being, and like they might even have to match up each other. Oh,
Oh,
what a valuable
thank
DM! Let's go.
God. That's
Bang!
insane.
Into the trades, melon breaks
Oh, and the
exactly.
stats from
With
the
yeah,
mammoth.
again, he just keeps on making these insane reads. Uh, he's just playing so smart. And he
Yeah.
fucking finds immediate, like almost level 3 tiger. That's insane. Level
Guys,
3
friend.
tiger is unbelievable here because the resummon that you'll get from the whale will then also get the level 3 value. So you could put another mammoth and have like two 1236 mammoths potentially coming out of your tiger, and you could even have like a boar, right? And then have the level 3 mammoth that comes out of the whale give the level 3 boar stats, and
Mhm.
then the boar just like there's so much you could do with this. I've done this is crazy.
Friendly reminder, you never go you never go level 3s. It just never happens, guys, right? Oh, it's insane. That's so
Okay,
good.
the level 3 pioneer has given us different judgments on that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
I
interesting.
think
This is like a greedy prediction. I don't think
I
this will. I don't know. I guess it depends on your preference and like what he thinks Kai will think that he will do,
I yeah,
which is a great question.
I think I like this because I don't see him keeping the scorpion after it was like that devastatingly useless the previous round.
Fair, fair.
And it doesn't seem
Yeah,
like
it'd
a
just be very
positioning
hard to
thing.
defend value with deer being there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is fair.
So this just means you have more stats overall on your own board.
Hmm. Well, let's see. Does he get there? Oh, he goes back to it,
Hmm.
and it does actually get covered. But look, I mean, it still breaks 2 melons, which is incredible value.
Yeah.
Oh, but look how many triggers that gets, and then the draw guarantee from Beck's
Oh my
Scorpion.
god. All right.
So smart.
Scorpion's
But
still
there's a
relevant?
slight problem there is a real problem here, and it's the like Kai should be even-ish in terms of his long-term potential because he also has level 3 Mammoth
Mm-hmm.
or level 3 Whale, sorry.
Right.
But Fluffo just is going for level 3 Tiger. So draws are really losses here, which Kai did not expect because 3 of these tigers were this turn, I think.
Yeah.
It's a super blindside play. But yeah, I mean when life gives you tigers, I
You
guess.
make another unit better.
Yeah, and now he's considering this boar for like what we were talking about before, right? With like level 3 boar
Mm-hmm.
coming out of the tiger whale. And then just fucking there's a problem with it if in that like it
The
could maybe just
scorpion.
get it could
Right.
just wall into the gorilla or there could be a coconut on the gorilla.
Yeah.
Um and that also stops it in its tracks, but it would get a lot of stats. He can also consider just like playing a little slower and like waiting on that.
You could also get the
But
shark and
it's
then
yeah,
just try to
it's a bit
melon
annoying.
it in the back. I
Ooh,
feel
he
like
just
that could also
does
be
stake here.
valuable.
That makes sense. True. He doesn't have much time left. He definitely needs to make a decision. Oh,
Yeah, I think he's made his
chocolate level
decision.
3 tiger. Yeah.
I
Does he
think
find
it's
something else to put in there? He could put a mammoth in instead, but I think it's actually just better to have a tech unit like a boar than all these
yeah.
stats. Like it's actually overkill at this point, and he doesn't freeze it. Although I guess he could have just stacked the whale actually, no, or the mammoth. Sorry. You know the other thing is you can back the you can put the deer further back
Mm-hmm.
because of how ahead he is in that regard. And now
And
it's like
it
this deer also gets stats and it gets look at these buses. Oh, but you run the stake
jeez.
against the gorilla and you win them one. Oh my god. The slightly less stats on the stuff mattered a lot there.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. But now there's gonna be a boar in there, and it's like, what do you do into that? Is there is there ever a line where you just go like front boar and then put tiger behind it? I don't know how the
No,
breakpoints work
there's
for that, but you might be able to kill 2 things through melon
so
if
it's
you do that.
what +8 HP on it? Uh
Yeah, and then also plus 16 attack.
that would trade 2 units.
Only
Would
2,
that be would that I don't
fair.
think that's worth it. In fact, it no, because it wouldn't
No,
even
fair.
trade the
It's probably nice just
camel.
to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it kill the melon? Oh, yeah, no, it wouldn't. Ah,
It might have been
plus
worth it to
16, plus
just take
32,
the level on
43. It
the
would
it
get there,
might have been worth it to just take the
maybe.
level on the skunk there, or just one up the skunk.
Oh, one up mammoth is huge. Yeah, I could see one up skunk being right. Melon
Yeah.
also
I think the
is
one
gonna
up on
work out well for
the
him, I think.
I think the one up on the mammoth is actually
It's what he's been
bait.
missing, really.
Because like it's not that many more stats
Maybe, I don't know. I
comparatively.
think sure.
And he's been losing on
Yeah, but it
the
also could be a melon break depending on the positioning. I think that's probably the thing he cares about more.
oh that's
Is
true
like because
actually.
it could be front whale. It could be like a front whale mammoth or front whale gorilla or something like this, and then you have this
Okay.
melon break
Yeah, that's huge
value
actually.
town. Oh, but you lose that. But you don't have the gorilla in the thing anymore. Oh, those snipes were bullshit. What was that? Oh my god. Both
He
hitting
got
the. Oh, that's so tough.
he got so many snipes
It's getting
though.
shakier as time goes on. Yeah, Kai firing back against the level 3 tiger by finding level
He's
2
I think it's
2.3 snake as well. Like this is crazy.
I
Both people have like insane boards.
if he just got a snake here
It's really
though,
crazy.
if he just gets a snake on board here though, and then just throws it behind the whale, is he fine?
You know what you can do that's even better than that? You can eat the snake
Does
and then
that what?
have it respawn at level 3.
Oh my god, wait. Wait, that's so good
You would probably
actually.
need like another summon unit to make that work though. But yeah.
Or you could just have the giant mammoth in front of it, because the mammoth's gonna be so bulky anyways, and he doesn't have any immediate way to deal with it. I think that actually the tech unit to swallow is
For this decision.
yeah.
He could go tiger skunk maybe. He could forego and like try and just one shot stuff. It's not actually that bad to do that, I think. Like you could stake boar and then move the tiger back one or something like that.
Hmm.
Because getting the level 3 what's it called value? But he goes for the pill, which makes sense. He might even he might even just take 2 boars. No, he just takes pizza. Sure.
Painful.
Let's
This
see. Does
hits.
this get there this time? This is tough. You lose your stake.
Oh, he's
Lose on
still
one.
alive on one. Doesn't make the difference. It does not. That was what was that?
Powerhouse teams.
Yeah, those teams were
I'm impressed.
disgusting. I don't even think the awful like couple of misplays in there were like
There's a couple of things that were weird, but I think
I don't think they made the
it's just a thing
difference
of
though.
Fluffo being critical of himself, right?
I don't think they made
Yeah,
the
like the
difference.
camel thing, just he won anyway,
Yeah.
right?
And they were super board
I think
locked
he
in
might like
general.
there was maybe an out he missed. It's yeah, it's probably just a stress thing. Again, he does struggle in like pressure, and he hasn't played in a while. And I mean, look at the set. The set's for a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
Like if he wins this, he's gonna be walking away with the only platinum trophy hat in SAP
Mm-hmm.
at all, right?
Well, Camel gets there. Wait, so true, M
But it
God.
is 3-3, and we're gonna go back to Kai. Although his stream isn't loading for me because my Wi-Fi is struggling.
I'll just
I dropped
let you
the
know it's currently still on the starting scene screen. Or the lobby situation. Very exciting.
Oh, for Christ's sake! Hello? Just trying to get back into the stream. There we go. My Wi-Fi is back to functioning. We're gonna get to see game 7. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Sorry, my Wi-Fi had a spike.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi in my uni dorm is pretty awful, but
The joys of internet.
it should
I'm
be
just
fine.
I'm just glad my internet hasn't cut out during any of these streams. It's had a tendency to just randomly cut here and
Yeah,
there.
I had that happen a couple times.
Yeah. And it's only
I
been since I
used
got
to
a new
stream
modem.
this a
Ugh.
lot of the time when I was commentating, but
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't anymore,
Yeah.
sadly.
Feels bad.
But yeah, Fluffo taking a quick second to what's it called?
Recuperate.
To steal himself, I think. Makes sense. You gotta realize it's only 3-3. He's still even. He took that 3-game streak in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's back to even, but yeah. Kai definitely has turned on another gear, though. He's like playing even better than before. Goes for this horse stock start, considers pig, probably gonna skip it. He does, takes the cricket.
Yeah, I can't get over like
Good tempo
how
start.
mirrored that entire last match was though.
It was
Like,
super similar, like well, double camel into early whale into level 3 whale.
yeah. And then the
Yeah,
main difference was level 3 tiger versus high level snake. Not even
snake.
level 3.
I suppose snake better.
Yeah.
Which yeah,
It's
I guess
not
people
it's
bitchy
not
at
that
that, but
surprising. I think the line was definitely to swallow a snake though if you could find it, but that is such
it would have
a
been really
obscure
cool.
line.
Yeah, you would probably get less triggers, so it might be bad. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I think the things that it triggers against are more valuable in that case because you're more likely to actually get kills.
Yeah, true. Mm.
Oh man,
Pyro, I
having to sell
don't
the
think that rhymes.
cricket. So sad. The horse tempo, no.
I think he's fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
Let's see if he gets the read here on where this pigeon is going to be, because if the pigeon hits a 4-3, pretty bad.
Hmm.
It's okay. Parrot Fluffo is a weird name. Mm. See, if people were using Kai's full name, it would be much harder. Like, what do you
Hmm.
rhyme with Kyeogre?
All I can think of is ogre, and that's not really a rhyme.
Kai, spam this ogre to help out Kyeogre. Yeah, that'll catch.
Spam this ogre for our
Did you draw that?
Kai.
I know he lost.
Does he? I think he probably just rips
Help
the yeah,
Fluffo whack. How creative mind are we then?
and then
Let's
just
see.
search
He'll roll
for
first to try and find better targets.
yeah.
But
He might not even take
it's a
all of
little
the.
awkward because if he rolls once, he doesn't get to buy 3 things this turn. So he might just take the hedgehog instead. Because if he does this, he gets to do this on 9 gold, which is
Mhm.
better.
Or maybe he just saves the horse level up for later.
Yeah, he goes for it.
Those are pretty good though.
Elephant camel. It's so good.
Those are
Tempo is
sick.
insane here.
Is it ever front the hedgehog? Just for the extra camel
It's a
trigger?
little scary because you make your horse so low HP that like you would lose to Dolphin, for example, because then
Mm,
your camel gets no value, right? If you
right.
don't have anything for it to hit.
That
So
makes
it's like a
sense.
safe play because I think he thinks he'll just win regardless.
Yeah,
Oh, double giraffe.
that's a lot of stats.
Fluffo's really happy with this. Especially good when Kai is in such oppressive tempo
Mm-hmm.
to be basically ignoring it.
Yeah,
So now it's like your compensation is you're really compensated for what happened.
you're guaranteed to lose,
I just
but
think sometimes it's like
they're so ahead anyways that doesn't matter.
yeah. You know what's so crazy is like look how good his tempo is here, right? And yet he still wants the snail because it's on an efficient breakpoint and it's a snail. That's just kind of how that unit works. It's still considerable even in a spot like this where you look miles behind or you look miles ahead anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's gonna take the duck anyway, which is interesting. Or instead, not anyway.
I mean, you could think of it as like a third of a capybara.
This
It's so
UFO to
good.
help Fluffo. That's interesting. Take a Puffo to help Fluffo. We do not condone that here
Nope.
on the SAP Summit YouTube or Twitch channel. Sorry.
Uh,
Hmm.
I think it's
So
probably
duck is
better
best
to
tempo.
just. I think it's probably
That's
better
fair.
to just pull in the duck, honestly, because like you're almost certainly gonna sell out of your snail before it gets value. I feel like here.
Edges. That's such an RR core verse.
It's just pronounced UFO
UFO.
like UFO.
UFO.
Sorry, we're not that
Oh, 1
Canadian.
HP. Yeah,
Oh
you
my
got this
god.
nerf to Peacock is paying dividends
Oof.
for the person not running Peacock,
Yeah.
I
It is.
suppose.
It is wild how much of a
Uh,
difference it makes.
yeah.
You know,
Is it?
honestly, that is way better than this snail and hedgehog, and you could just commit to winning.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
straight to tempo town.
So that duck would have just
Very
been better here.
questionable as to how this is gonna work if you see a garlic on the other side, but there's not really
Hmm.
much you can do about that future. It's just probably gonna happen, to be honest.
Yeah.
Consider the dog there because that's like great tempo, right? But at this point, he probably just prefers finding his triples, and he's gonna
Yeah.
go for it.
The board's decently locked. I like freezing the
No
pill here
freeze.
because of the potential double sheep or triple the sheep, and then you can pill it for extra money.
I think this game is super up for question. I think Fluffo's board is like crazy, and he could equalize
Yeah.
soon if he finds garlic because Peacock actually plays super well into Elephant Camel, right? Because you build up all the attack on the elephant and the camel themselves, and then you just one tap the thing that they were buffing the whole time.
Hmm.
And I mean, look at that, yeah, he just gets
Oh,
there. Nice breakpoints on his last two units to squeeze out those trades, and nice chilling.
yeah. That was shockingly close still.
Oh,
Is
there's his
it
lava
half
peak as
combined
well.
and then yeah?
It has to be, but that's so tough because like now your tempo's even worse, and you just have to kind of you just have to sit there and be like, yeah, okay, I'm not winning these fights, but you want to win these fights so badly.
Oh, that's so painful. You could have had a triple
Uh oh.
snail.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever correct
But
to.
you know,
Well, is it
hindsight.
correct to sell the horse here? But then you're so.
You could maybe sell sheep, sell horse for them and like punt. Because that's the best long term option, and you say you're losing this fight always.
Yeah, and you still have a triple set
But
up for
I don't
next
know.
round.
It's
You lose a
probably just better to
triple to get a triple
yeah.
potential.
It's probably better to just roll for the sheep triple anyway though, because if you hit it, it's just much better long term
Yeah,
than the
and the
snails.
and the
But you're
immediate
probably selling
money.
safe anyway. Mhm. Oh, he's cupcakes. Okay. Thinking he can win this fight is reasonable, I would say. It depends how many stats the kangaroo gets. And also depends what Fluffo does this turn, of course.
Hmm.
Uh but yeah.
I don't think it's ever positioned like that with the camels because going into the peacock, I think you want an initial thick unit and then you want your like spammy summons to just chip down the rest of it. Just hit whatever breakpoint you
The
need.
thing is with garlic it probably won't get there, is what he's like scared of. Whereas this is like a safe way of trading it. But yeah, he's still gonna
Yeah,
lose this fight.
I think if
I don't think
he
this fight's winnable regardless though.
I think he swapped one of the camels with the sheep, he probably was okay there potentially.
Maybe. It's a turkey
Yeah,
game. We
yeah, it checks
finally
out.
see him. I'm excited for Turkey. I just had a
We've been so deprived. We're now
I
depraved turkey simps.
I just had such a double take at myself. Like, why am I excited over that unit? But it's like we haven't seen all of it. It's crazy.
Looking
This
to
is
the
a
mirror.
unique, a
This is
completely unique game for
this is
some reason.
this is the sick person I become. Or that sicko meme where's the guy standing
I was
outside the
perfectly
window.
fine with that turkey. Yeah, that's why I got so like yeah, that's why I got so introspective about myself after I was like excited to see him because I'm like, what am I doing?
I don't think favorite of one turkey. Uh,
It depends on their triples, but yeah, probably.
yeah.
But you can buy skunks now, and they're like super good, so big benefit. Oh, nice deer front covers that. Oh, but there's a rhino.
Dude, wait,
Is
his
that gonna
whole board is so good
nice
into this
trade?
though.
Oh, but he just kills. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Fluffo's still taking lives, taking lives. And
Yeah,
that's a great countermeasure for Fluffo. He didn't scale it this turn just to see like, is it worth committing to? And into what he sees now, he is going to be like, yes, it is, for sure.
is he still out of this
Oh god,
camel? This
that's so good.
goodbye horse,
It
goodbye
might be,
camel?
it might be. But if it was, you would have sold camel first to get
Yeah,
the horse stats on the first deer you buy, and this just makes sense. I think it's probably best tempo.
yeah, yeah, probably right.
God, is it really? I'd be so surprised if he loses this, but it feels like it's gonna happen. I don't know. It's hard to
Yeah.
judge.
I mean,
I guess front
he's
Rhino
hitting a
kind of
good
owns
scaling line. He's just not hitting the actual.
for
God, I
tier
think.
6 lottery with this. It's crazy. It makes sense though, but
God,
it's just a funny looking board.
I'd be so tempted to just rip the sheep triple there just to get another turkey on board potentially. But I don't
Yeah,
think it's ever
sometimes that's like
correct.
a greedy thought though, right? Like
Yeah, I don't think
that
it's ever
that
correct.
turkey is not always actually gonna show up.
Yeah.
I think a lot of time people will fall into that where they're like look too heavily at the upside of a unit that they could be hitting
Hmm.
without really thinking or considering that you might just not find it. Also, wow, Rhino got insane value there. There's no chance he wins if it wasn't for that chain.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Incredible hit
nutty.
for Fluffo. I think this game is definitely still winnable for Kai. He has a can, he has 2 tier ups, but it's getting harder and harder by the second.
Well, suddenly he has a unit that does not
Also,
mind the Rhino nearly as much.
yeah, this is a good way
Especially,
of countering it for
yeah,
sure. He
yeah,
might
that's
even
insane.
tiger the turkey for
I
the
don't.
extra.
Do you? Does that get you out of Rhino range? The +3/+2, so you get +6/+4. The sheep are still
Not on
dying
the
to it.
sheeps. Yeah, not the sheeps.
The
So that's fair. The deer
yeah,
would live.
but the deer bust takes double damage, right? I
Yeah, but it
think
still lives.
I thought the Rhino does 6 damage, or does it do 4?
It does 4.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh
I'm
god.
just dumb.
6 damage Rhino is the most terrifying thing I've ever met. Oh my god.
uh,
The apple is relevant? Yeah, true. Oh, the +1 health from the duck earlier. That's funny. But yeah, you're right. Because if he had that 1 health from the duck instead of the snail buy earlier on the
mhm.
sheep, he would have lived 1
Oh my
Rhino swipe,
god.
and I think he would
Dude,
have actually been safe.
I was saying
If he
it.
is very, very yeah,
Backseat
good for
gaming at its
interesting.
finest. Oh no.
Oh, Fluffo just fucking that's insane.
Okay,
He
okay.
might still
He's
lose.
good.
He might still lose. Draw. Yeah, okay. I don't know who's happier with a draw because Fluffo has a lot of room to like swap in units, and he's gonna get like maybe monkey and stuff.
Yeah, I think this is correct
Yeah,
here.
Kai's happier with his long term though. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
insane.
that's really
Is
good.
Snake ever? No, he doesn't own the
No,
snake.
I think
Okay.
it's just take the stats now. It's like you need the
Yeah.
snake to hit into Rhino or something good, and like there's so much HP to shoot through that just doesn't make a difference, I think.
He also probably thinks he's safe this fight because he doesn't think there's a consistent answer to front board at this point. Now it's level 2.
Yeah. It probably is just sell this turkey because you're not gonna get extra stats with it. And like the
Yeah,
only
like
thing it
feel free to
benefits
sell to
is
consolidate
the
with sushi. Yeah.
yeah, the only thing it benefits is the deer here. And
He
now
just
it's
goes
more
for I think
painful.
Turkey is a good board. I think he was just fine with keeping the tempo of Turkey because the additional stats on the deer are probably relevant.
Hmm.
Probably see something.
Is there ever rip a can here? If well, not rip a can here,
Oh,
but rip a can with the
probably too
cat.
late. Yeah, like cat can sometimes be good because especially because you have the turkeys, right? but it's
'Cause he,
probably too late here. You already have some units you're committed to and stuff. So, and you also don't have
yeah,
multiple turkeys.
because he could,
Yeah, I
he
do
could,
think Bear is good here, Visa.
yeah,
Fluffo
probably
needs
was
to
fair.
find Fluffo needs to find some kind of counterplay to this tall boar because it's just gonna sweep his board if he doesn't do something about it. And that's level 2 boar. Wow, and level 2. Oh my god, Fluffo located.
No,
Insane.
not a
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's probably a reasonable thing to hover when you're faced with that. That's a crazy
Uh,
turn. Level 2 boar and level 2 rhino and snake. He probably leveled, you know what he probably did? He probably like leveled rhino, hit boar, found snake.
yeah,
Oh, but melon.
that's pretty
Huge
good.
melon find by Kai. And he's actually pretty safe. He won't be safe from like stake boar, which could come out from Fluffo.
Does he just
He
slot the
has some
snake
skills
here
in
to hopefully
scrap
snipe
but
his snake?
The problem is it opens him up to getting chained, and it also lowers his boar stats because he has to tiger. He'd have to tiger snake, right? I'm not
I
sure.
think,
This is
I
interesting.
think, I think he's just as likely to get chained with and without the snake here, unless he somehow managed to
That's
dogpile a ton of stats onto the boar.
uh no, I can see that being true. Fair enough. Mammoth Abyss, I don't think so. I guess the breakpoints might be good, but like there's a good chance that Fluffo is just gonna basically set it because look at the breakpoints, right? Everything's below 12 HP. If Fluffo finds Rhino and sets up to kill the boar quick enough for his Rhino to get through, it'll just trade everything.
Right.
But the problem with that is actually getting through the boar because there's no snake here, and snake is actually snake is huge. It's like
Hmm.
necessary, I think. Now I look at it for you to win this fight because it's covering what.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
he doesn't. He doesn't tiger Rhino.
that was huge.
I think he. I don't think he would have like. It would have changed anything though. But yeah, if I think if his like snake got sniped or something silly like that, he actually could have lost. Good Kai.
Yeah.
But wow, this game comes down to the wire. It's just gonna depend on how this boar does, how much value this
Hmm.
boar is able to get. But
Also,
yeah, if the boar gets traded like that, it's not gonna get there. Oh, but the cupcake is so high value, and the pizza's probably just gonna do a lot.
yeah.
Oh, he
I
takes
just,
okay, he takes salad instead. Oh, I didn't hit anything you wanted though. You would have wanted it to hit maybe pizza was better. I'm not sure. The reason would be that you wanted to live all the ranges with Tiger Rhino, but
mhm.
this I guess makes you better against Tiger. No, but it doesn't
I mean, hit the
really
whole med.
cover you against raw Rhino in any way.
Yeah. I also don't think
I don't know. It's
that
interesting.
I don't think that Mammoth is quite as good with the cat on board because basically every single sushi that you find in Rip is like the equivalent of having a mammoth on board.
Fair. Now he's super worried about Melon on board. If it really comes down to what Fluffo can find, this is super tense.
Hmm.
Can Fluffo find a melon? Can Fluffo find a steak? Would probably get there into the boar, would it? I don't know. No, it wouldn't even. This is so hard. This is so hard for he could do like steak and then like tiger boar front into
Right.
this. Um yeah, like there's a lot of like little niche things you can kind of do to beat the setup, but he goes for instead this. Ugh, this isn't gonna work. You just lose way too much
Yeah.
value, and he gets traded down. But he has 3 lives,
That
so he's playing long.
that board is
And the thing is,
disgustingly good there.
Kai's board doesn't have much time to improve. I didn't realize he had so many lives, but he didn't find a melon there. He just found level 2 snake. He's still really in need of a melon. If he doesn't find one soon,
Hmm.
it's kind of curtains.
I don't think the cat ever really matters here unless it's worth like unless he gets a really good food item.
Yeah.
That being said,
Cupcake shows up. Could also one up deer though. Like, is cow really better than one up deer? I'm not sure. Like, you
I
could one up
think
deer this turn, cupcake next turn, probably win.
but the gold efficiency seems so nice.
Fluff was on
But he
2 lives,
can't
not
but he can't
he was
actually
on
do
3
anything
lives.
that
We lost.
yeah, he can't actually do anything super gold efficient here anyways because he clears the shop anyways.
Yeah. Fluffo needs item. Like, look at like Fluffo's bought so many like units and probably rolled a lot, but he's not found any good equipment,
Hmm.
or he's not bought any when it would be so good. And I don't know if that's like him missing them or him ignoring them.
I don't think this
But
cupcake ever makes
it's
a
kind of
difference, right?
um just having the boar have chances to live. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I
Now
like it better
Fluffo
with the
really needs
boar
to
having
kill on
chances
this
to
turn.
live. I was just thinking that the mushroom deer in the back just gives him more odds of just like eking out a like
Oh yeah,
unexpected
compared to
one.
Mushroom Deer, I could see it being
Yeah.
better to do this. I guess he thinks the Mushroom Deer doesn't
Or,
trade well into the Peacock though,
or just get a million.
and also maybe the point could own it. Those melons are huge. Yeah,
Yeah,
again, it's just gonna come down to if can Fluffo find the equipment and kill him this turn. It
100%.
really is just as simple as that. Let's see. Front Rhino or something?
Hmm.
Maybe?
No, he
Finds the
still
melon, but the
just
front
gets
cow
through
is
it.
huge. The mistake was oh my god.
That's
Yeah, no, not
insane.
happening. I know
That's
this
so
turn
insane.
is again, this turn is just consistently getting harder and harder, and the front state cat is a huge switch up from Kai.
Hmm.
Nice plays. But
I feel
let's
like
see.
I feel like Kai just denied Kai theory, Kyogre
Oh, if
theory.
Kai if Fluffo had gone front Rhino there, he would have won, I think.
Hmm.
That's crazy because he would have broke the Boar Melon and then I think one shot it. It would go to 23, that would have got to 22. Oh no, it would have depended on snipes. He would have needed a good snipes to win there. He's gonna
I
go double cat here to get as many stats as possible on his boar.
I
And then
think
he's gonna
he
the
I
gold break
think
point sucks, but I think
I
this is
think he
worth.
should have still gotten the melon onto the snake just to potentially deny a snake snipe onto it.
Oh true, that might have been more because it's gold efficient too. But
Yeah, it was gold
I
efficient
see
and
liking the melon skip. Oh, this is so tight. This is so difficult. Like I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, this is cool. Now
I
if
don't
one of
mind
your
that.
tigers die, the other one comes in anyway
Yeah,
instead.
and if the snake dies,
Now
you
the
just get
question
more
is,
stats on the boar.
oh my god,
Mm.
his boar is gonna one shot Fluffos. This is maybe over to be honest. Like the amount of stuff that Fluffo just can't account for anymore is huge.
Hmm. So it's just a question of can he actually make it through this boar?
Yeah,
To be fair, if the melon
because
gets
he's gonna die through
popped,
melon, right? Oh, nice melon pop, but yeah, it just look one shot,
yeah,
bang.
he's just chewing through everything.
But wait, your Rhino lives. Oh, draw. Wow, insane.
Hmm.
Nice by Fluffo staying alive barely, but every turn you go is just getting harder and harder.
Yeah, I feel like he could scam so easily of a scorpion here, though.
Yeah,
Like,
but then I can't think about how many snake triggers that gives, right? But it is obviously worth it to go like
yeah,
bottom score. But
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, you just
it's just he
I
used to
don't
do so much.
I
It's
don't
so
even know where
hard.
he's slotted
So
in
so
though.
hard. Now what do you even take? Like, oh my god, another boar
Uh,
that goes in front, but then
yeah, just
I
one
think it's
more
not even
boar.
good.
No, I don't think it's good either. I don't think it kills
It
the
would
other
break their
boar,
melon, but you would then the boar would get a bunch of attack and like be able to do an extra ticket damage to the boar, like an
and you
extra
get
set
extra
of damage.
snipes. Yeah.
Yeah, he just goes for
Oh,
it though. Yeah, this is
that feels like a
fair.
throw.
I think. No, 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 no. Don't worry. Uh,
I'm
Trust
worried.
in
It
trust in them. Trust in them.
does it actually just trade with the mammoth here?
It values your mammoth
No,
because
no, it gets just 1 HP more than what the mammoth at base stats would do.
it also gains attack. Remember, so
Yeah.
it one shots the mammoth and lives it,
Oh,
and then just
before
lives again.
attack. Before attack, you're right.
Oh yes, yeah. Only for
Forgot
cat.
order
It was
matters.
a fair idea. Fair. Let's see. Every single one of these fights is completely terrifying. Oh, what a read. What a read.
There's the score.
Insane break. You get snake snipes yourself, but they don't actually work. Oh, if his snake, that was a 50-50, I think. I think that was 50-50.
Was it
If his
really?
snake hit the melon, if his snake hit the melon, he kills the tiger. And then, yeah,
Uh,
and then the one-up snake would break the stake on the cat and the peacock would value trade it, I think. At least. Wow. Really nice read by Fluffo.
yeah, and there's not much he can do to play around that scorpion either.
Mm.
Like his board is so locked here.
His own score does pretty well, to be fair.
Oh, actually, yeah, yeah,
But look
yeah.
at this, like, now it's so hard, like, if you go front cat to cover front rhino, so you probably need to, like, front scorp first, right? So he's probably gonna sushi then scorp front, and that way he covers so much stuff because he could cover rhino front by scorping it, he could then cover the melon right behind that by one tapping it, stuff like that.
Hmm.
There's a myriad of ways for him to win this fight super cleanly. But if he does this, he's gonna leave himself to get chained by the hippo, so he needs to kill it with scorp
Yeah,
instead of killing with cat, I think.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he
I
sees
think you're
that,
correct.
he plays the line. Oh, this order? This is risky. This is much better into front boar, which is what he's considering.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's front rhino again, I think he's gonna lose the match. That's so stress.
Why is Scorp second?
Oh my god, he's making the read. He's making the read of front boar. Because if it's front boar,
The Scorp does nothing in the front board, yeah, because of the melon.
yeah, and you feed. Oh, the 1 HP.
Oh my
Oh my god,
god.
wait, Fluffo didn't scale it. I thought Fluffo was gonna get some scaling on it, but he didn't. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, it just worked either way. But
Did
yeah,
Fluffo
if
buy
Fluffo
a
got
B at the end there?
Fluffo, yeah, he did. If he got
Oh,
one
good.
attack on that, which is not something he can cover, because I think it was down to the was it down to the sushi hitting it? It might be down to the sushi hitting it. Um, yeah, wow. Oh
That
my
was
god, these
nutty.
games are making my head hurt.
Yeah, I wasn't
He had a one-up
sure.
score, interesting. If he lives that, he just trades through. Actually, one-up score would have probably lost anyway, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was struggling to process like what to do there at all. You can tell by the fact that I was getting so
Yeah.
much quieter while you're fangirling your way through it. I'm just like, mm-hmm.
No, yeah, these right, these are getting complicated.
those end games are Alright, and Fluffo is
Especially when it comes to all the tech units that come in, the breakpoints and stuff that you can
100%, yeah.
that you can play with. It's like, yeah, unbelievable. Kyeogre Snake was correct indeed. The scaling was
100%.
his saving grace, really.
The scaling was important, and the snake didn't actually
Buffalo's
do
playing
that
better in
much.
his losses than his wins. Find a triple, has to buy it, but it's no worries really. He can combine, he does. Pretty likely to draw
Mm-hmm.
when you force squad, but we'll see.
But he doesn't want to try to go that hard for the loss because the stats from the Ducks are probably
It
just
is
worth it.
usually stat, but it's okay because we're moving to customs. Advertising done. Oh, he wins or loses, sorry, but that's winning. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Root for bracket reset. You guys really want to root for us to do 3 more hours of comms?
Don't worry. I'm so
To be fair, that would
ready.
be fun. I don't know if I am.
I'm
I probably
not.
am.
I'm not at all. I'm what we like to call in the
I think
business
I'm
a
ready for the
liar.
break. Fair.
uh,
Playing the reset today, they're not playing the reset today. Tito Sky said that they could not do that.
I feel like it's buffed the rabbit there because the rabbit's probably the thing that you keep the longest, right?
I think he's just valuing the duck stats on the spider, and spider has good late game potential because it can be an
It can
auxiliary
go
unit
with,
actually.
yeah,
Like you buff it super hard and then put snake behind it.
anything that
That's
just.
why like some units early, like cricket or a spider, are actually pretty good buff targets. Funnily enough,
Mm-hmm. Just because they go
SAP
really well
Summit
with it.
24 hours stream.
Just keep streaming until they play reset.
Well, I'm doing what? And debating about our custom switch for the whole time.
Oh
Sounds fun.
no. Help.
Oh, Kai finds a badger. Good tempo from him.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be ahead for a little bit. Oh, you didn't update the score, by the way. Could you update score and Oh wait, no, maybe I just
No.
didn't. Oh no, sorry, ignore me. I just
Yeah, I was about to say.
it's just that my stream
Stream.
up on my phone is behind because of my Wi-Fi. Classic.
Got you.
Double pigeon
Uh,
is nice. Look at all these stats.
what was Kai's board looking like again? I have goldfish brain memory.
If only been you. He had like
Uh,
badger, rat,
badger rat, yeah,
spider.
spider.
Oh yeah, you guys are teammates in
Fluffo, keep the
buddies.
board
He's
up,
fixed that.
please. I want to look at it more.
See, notice he was playing really good, and then he switched off his team viewer, and now he's playing worse and is frustrated with himself. I'm just saying, it's a correlation. It's a correlation. He plays better with team viewer up.
Coincidence? I think hopefully not.
But yeah, this has been already a crazy set, to be honest. Even Live Like It just went 2 games to Kai now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, it would still be impressive to me the way that these players have played. They did so well.
Dude, that
Do you sell
immediate
everything
garlic
to
is so
sell?
good.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. There's another snail.
I mean, honestly, you probably could have just sold the snail and pilled the ant. I think you're right.
Yeah, it was maybe all right, because also like frees up your board space to buy salads and stuff. But this is also super reasonable because it's better tempo to keep the N on board because it has such big
Mhm.
base stats.
God, those salads are looking really tempting though too.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna quickly go take some paracetamol.
Okay.
Because for some reason the symptom has been that I've been freezing cold when
Mm,
my meds are down. Not fun. But yeah, I'll be back in a
that's not a
sec.
good time. Also, they both have a bit of scaling here, but I, God, Fluffo's just in a really commanding position right now. He's got so many base stats comparatively, and the only thing that Kai has right now is just the base stats giraffe, even though he has a really solid buff target in the badger. I think he's just going to be able to just keep stepping on the gas here. Yeah, as he sells units out to try to centralize his salad buffs here, which I like a lot. And he's rewarded for rolling there with a last second triple, which is super nice. People got beef with Fluffo, got beef with me. Hey, what's going on in the chat? Oh no. Yeah, it's somebody. I'll just send Fluffo ping. And Rip makes a lot of sense there, I think, because most of his board is just here to get stats onto basically just the spider. So I think just getting more stats for the future and being able to sub out most of these units is very, very nice. And is he just getting a skunk in here? I think, yeah, Kai is basically just two big units, and his rat is significantly larger than his next biggest unit. That seems pretty good. We're just saying we love Fluffo. I understand. Is this pair that good here? He still needs to find the rest of his triples, right? I actually don't know where to look when there's no team viewer. Yeah, I feel that. I'm struggling to keep pace with what Kai's team actually looks like, especially with the faster speed. But alas. I don't think this pair is ever worth it compared to getting a triple, unless he just doesn't find anything in two rolls. He's got front scorp there. Oh, is that why he lost the previous round? Was because of front scorp there? Oh, and this guy got even better too because he sold out of his other relatively large unit, though he's not getting a ton of stats onto this badger anyways. I think it's probably better to just roll for a triple here, but it is a gold efficient pair.
Sorry, I didn't unmute. It can lead you to getting out of range of crocodile in the future. Did I not unmute when I got back? I got back on turn
Nope.
7.
Nope.
Oh
I've
my god. I was
uh welcome
oh,
back. Welcome back.
nice breakpoint. And day trade.
Mm-hmm.
Draws are even-ish. I don't really know.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
draws are
think.
very good for Fluffo. He just finds Shark level 2. Wow, huge.
Oh,
And Snake.
and
Oh my god,
Snake.
this is insane.
Yeah, I'm.
Folks, this is crazy. And then yeah, you just go Turtle plus Snake now. You can sell Deer probably.
Does he rip the Snake here immediately, or does he give him some
There's
false
no.
hope? Uh,
Essentially, it's not the question to withhold information like that sometimes. I think here it
yeah,
makes sense to just do it immediately because you have the money for it though.
yeah, cash is there. Error's the most discussed
Yeah, but
item in SAP. Every time someone takes it,
yeah,
value of it gets discussed.
it's an
Yeah,
interesting. Unless you have Rabbit, in which case it's not really discussed. But
it's just
yeah,
lasagna then.
it's coming to Star Pack in the future, so we'll get to see.
Oh, is it
Oh,
really? Oh my
Chili
god.
Rhino, and that I yeah, I'm too dumb to explain what was happening there, but like yeah,
Oh
the
my
Chili hit
god.
into the snake to get a kill trigger.
Yeah, as well as
Now you need
the.
to be a lot more careful. Kai is going crazy. That's like super well played.
Yeah, that
That's one of those
rhino got
super
disgusting
capable
value
plays.
there. It popped the
It's
melon,
one
it
of those
killed the
plays that's just
snake.
so impressive. But yeah.
Oh
It's one of
man.
those plays that is just so impressive to me seeing like
And it doesn't
it
even
do as much
really.
as it does. It's like
It didn't even really have stats either. Like, that's insane.
mhm.
Yeah, I think this is
And he
probably
goes for Melon
correct.
here, just out of
Yeah,
fear. It makes complete sense though, yeah. Oh, he
yeah.
finds level 2 skunk immediately.
But he.
Considering whether he get these turkeys in, he cannot get these turkeys in.
Yeah, there's no way to
I
get
would
the
highly
turkeys
pass
in.
it.
God,
Hmm.
I'd be tempted to sell out of the shark
What
here,
is
potentially.
really? I don't think you're ever allowed to sell it a level 2 shark,
I
I
know,
will
it's
say.
so good, though. It's so good.
Because
But,
you gotta think
like,
about it, it's like a
oh,
it's huge.
he's on
I
two
think I
lives,
take
though.
Fluffy though too.
He doesn't have time. The thought process of, like, selling out a shark is just that you have, like, it's a good amount of stats on the board, but you have all these other really, really strong units that you want to buff that do more in battle, but it's pretty bad. It'd be pretty bad to sell out of it. But I'd be immediately tempted. Nick immediately revealing he doesn't play competitive. Listen, Coke, I only learned from one place, and it was YouTube/revolving Coke.
Wow. That's crazy.
I do actually regularly watch your stuff.
This positioning was so
Oh my god.
I think Kai expected some switch ups because Fluffo's just been doing that, but I think Fluffo's kind of calmed it down a little actually, and he's like playing more
Yeah.
simply almost. And now Kai has to adapt to that. It's like, yeah, when you kind of have the onus in positioning, like I would say Fluffo does in this matchup specifically, it's very hard for the person behind him positioning
Hmm.
to play around and like expect you to do things.
Right.
That was also a pretty punt fight for Kai. Like he didn't care too much about winning there. He had
Hmm.
bought 2 cows. Instead of setting up, he has 3 lives. It's like, yeah.
No, it makes sense. Is it? Is cat cow? Cat cow's good and. Wait, there's no cow. I'm so blind. I'm so
There's
tired.
no cow.
That's
There's
crazy.
cat pair, which is
The cat
it's
pair
like
seems
5
good
gold
though,
for.
still. And just
Yeah, I think
getting
he just
the.
wants cat in general because the scaling will do a lot into everything.
Yeah, he just needs stats on his guys at this point. If he can get the level
He
2
does.
snake, it helps a ton, but just more stats in general helps him to
Yeah.
survive the badger here.
Oh, so cat for fly is smart. Like just pair now, and then you just treat the cat like 2 gold for 2/2, basically.
Oh, it's not bad
Unlike
either.
efficient, of course. Yeah, and then you get so many more shark triggers, and you get a lot extra snake triggers, and you also hit the breakpoint on the front guy. Oh, but he just goes
Hmm.
for the roll. I think he wants to get a little extra value with cat first. Probably thinks he can win this round, in fact, which is super reasonable in my opinion.
Hmm.
I mean, like, just look at his board; it's insane.
I don't even know if
Interesting.
the.
Oh wait, look at this double trigger.
Oh,
Oh, he
dude,
breaks into a melon. Wait, that's really bad.
that elephant
Oh, no, it's
betrayal.
yeah, he still loses, but he had odds
Yeah,
to win with snake hits, but snake hits are pretty, they're not
yeah,
gonna
they're
do all
snake
sorts of
hits.
stuff. That was interesting. That was a very weird fight. But he's gonna go cat or sell cat, I think. Unless maybe he's gonna. He really can't afford to not
I don't.
sell cat, right? He needs to go fly now. He needs to set up for this.
I
He
don't
needs
even.
to start winning fights.
Is
He's on
fly?
lethal.
Is Fly
So he
that
rolls
good
down to
here
2
though
balls
with the
first, just
Rhino?
to make sure that there's nothing.
Like, I'm not convinced, and he's not really breaking any melons, right? Because by the time he gets to the back of his board, the fly triggers are up.
It's a
Oh,
tough ask. But
you
the extra
you cut out for
triggers from
most
Fly
of
will
that.
help.
I'm sorry. I just heard you come in
Damn
robot
it.
voice.
Damn it. I hope. I
uh,
don't know if that was the case for everyone, but
I mean, they're only gonna
yeah.
hear through me. Sorry.
That feels net neutral. I don't think that's true because I think the value of your snake snipes are higher than the value of anything that they would get from it. He's super considering other stuff though. This is interesting because I think he's considering the other skunk maybe instead. Oh, he goes for it. This is cool. I guess it's reasonable. I could see it
Yeah.
working.
That's probably
It's just a
about as
little safer
valuable as the
probably.
extra snake snipe.
Front's hit. This is risky. Let's see. What's front? Again, it's the same positioning
Badger?
front again. Oh, look at that tiger. Oh, the sheep. That sheep is
Oh,
huge
oh,
actually. That
oh.
sheep is so much value. Oh, but he gets there.
Oh, it makes a difference.
Wow. The sheep spawn, I think, made the difference there,
I
yeah.
think, did
The
it
extra
give him
snipe and the...
the extra stats on the shark too,
I
I
don't know.
think.
Yeah, but the fly would have been instead, I guess, if he had bought that. But that's
Yeah.
not relevant. Uh, let's see, what does he roll into? He might be going for a level 3 skunk at this rate. Oh, there's a Scorp. That Scorp's really good, I think.
Oh
Like
yeah,
front it,
no,
and just
100%. Does he have any
get your stat.
counterplay for front Scorp here? Oh, goodbye Scorp.
Oh, he skips it. He does have counterplay for sure though, but it's just iffy, right? Oh, he
Yeah.
could maybe take dolphin. Like one dolphin is kind of good. He's gonna pill and then he's gonna cycle cow and then he's gonna take the dolphin. That's smart.
The
Because the
poor.
dolphin can potentially break a melon, or it can put the tiger in range of dying to the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where's this other stat go? I think this other stat is meant to go in the what's it called? Also the oh, he skips it. Okay, I still think this dolphin could get value. But I might be wrong. He keeps skipping
Maybe.
them. Now he's faced with like awful
Pull.
units though. Like this is terrible.
I mean, you just pull on the
Very
cat
tough.
to set up for next turn, right?
Mm.
What?
No, I don't think you can afford to. I think he needs to go for max tempo. This makes sense. Kind of. It's like weird, but I trust it. It's really.
I'm trusting the cute little
It's
guy.
like a grizzly bear kind of. I trust it. I trust it. I trust it.
Dude, I hate playing
Black
Grizzly
Wolverine.
Bear though. It feels so
I don't think
bad.
it's actually worth going for the value. Grizzly bear's
Uh,
good. To be clear,
mm.
Wolverine is bad though. But grizzly bear actually does damage, which is a big difference in terms of. Oh, the double. Oh no, the. Oh, that
Goodbye.
unit is kind of unfair. Yeah.
What
Oh, and it
happened
lives on
to?
one. Oh my god.
Where was
Nice
his
play by
team?
Kai getting that. That double swing with
Was that Rhino?
what's it called? Crazy.
I
Yeah,
act.
Rhino Tiger. Because Rhino Tiger killed two things at the same time. You get two Rhino triggers and two Tiger
And two
triggers, which
tire
works out
triggers.
to 32 damage. Just from killing two things. And then if you kill stuff, you get repeat triggers. And he just completely bombed down. Yeah, nice option by Kai. He probably had lost odds depending on snake snipes and stuff. I feel like there's been a lot of instances like that, but now, yeah, Fluffo is going to match point. Or being taken to match point.
Surely
You might
Wolverine
be
is a
about to get
real line
reset.
item. Do we keep
Yeah.
watching Fluffo's perspective here, or do we switch to Kai?
Let's switch to Kai.
Okay.
Because it is like on him to get the bracket reset, and I've seen it. He has a pretty interesting start.
Let's do
He
it.
actually win odds half the time, but either also instead. Things happen. Yeah, we switch to Kai. We'll stay even for the set. But yeah, he has all of the triples frozen already.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
sick. Good start. Guy in final says he's washed. I mean, it's
Fluffo
probably
might be what's it called? It's only been a while since Fluffo like had to play a big set like this, of course. But from what I've seen, he's been playing really well still.
yeah. He's
Definitely
doing
still some like
reasonable.
little things, but you know, he's been playing just amazing.
The most self-critical
He's the
human you've
most
ever met.
self-critical human you've ever met. Yeah, but I
Let's.
mean, that is kind of what got him here in the first place. Is he's always no one else is like as committed to
Mhm.
improving as he is. I think.
Listen, guys, if he just sold that level 2 shark.
Yeah, it's like once he gets here, it gets really tough. Dude,
uh,
And now he's thinking, what's my gold breakpoint? The gold breakpoint's so good to just sell here because you could go rat, spider, and then both tier 3s.
Mm-hmm.
So he might just rip it. He might also even rip the horse. I wouldn't be that surprised. But he just has to roll instead.
Oh, the poor
And
cute
there's a
little
swan. That's
worm.
much better. And now you can still sell the ant, and it's technically perfect gold. Oh, look at that double badger.
Oh
This is
my
insane.
god. Or do you take the a dog with the no, because you want
No,
the extra money for the badger
I know
scaling.
Fluffo would insta rip these badgers. I know Kai is a huge fan of dog, but it's double badger. Mm.
And it's technically better duck value too. Mm.
Yeah, it's got to be double badger. I think. I don't know. It's definitely arguable either way because there's a spider in your shop and stuff. But you have swan,
Yeah.
and even like the ant pill could be a thing sometimes. But like it's just so good to do this. It's probably like equivalent-ish tempo. Like you should still draw or win the
Right.
fight because look at your board, right?
Yeah, it is better duck value to
If
not
they're
take
a
two of
duck
the same
right,
pet, but it still is good to have
Fluffo
like the
hits a
triple
rabbit
coming
game.
in quick.
Oh, look at this. If he like went hard tempo like this, he would have been in a worse spot because Fluffo's long term is so good now.
Mm-hmm.
But now again, he gets to keep towing the line,
Oh,
which is a
dude.
very good thing about Badger Online. It's probably the best buff target unit in the early game
Mm-hmm.
because it has good tempo because it's just got a big base stat value of
Mm-hmm.
6-3 and 6-5 if you have Duck, of course.
And it can
And
just
then yeah,
efficiently trade into things once it gets even a single level.
yes, or even just without it, it can kill. It can 2 for 1, and sometimes even 3 for 1 if it's big enough. So it just it gets a lot of value.
Dude, I love seeing the worm on Fluffo's team though. I don't think it's good, but it's so fun. I don't know how it's gonna work
Worm's good.
out. Does
The thing about
he
Worm is after 2 turns, Worm ends up just equaling the value of 1 app of just
of a
buying 2
giraffe?
apples, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kind of, yeah, but it's more it's like you've bought 2 apples after 2 turns of Worm.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, the apples are overall getting cheaper and cheaper. And with Rabbit, you just like buying apples, so Worm
Mm-hmm.
is good in that regard.
Makes sense.
Mm. Whoever let that through, you're crazy.
What happened? Just something unhinged
Don't
in the
worry about
chat.
it. Yeah,
Alright, something unhinged in the chat once again.
I see Rabbit time for Kai. He might
That's
even
pretty sick.
garlic the other badger. There's like kind of an argument too, but it's probably bad.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think it's
god.
bad, especially when Teachers immediately gets
He might just
rewarded
rip the level
rolling.
instead. Yeah.
I don't think the giraffe is that
This
good
is
there
so
anymore.
strong. Yeah, I agree.
I love every message that isn't a bot. Wait a second.
Wow, they just denied it. That's crazy.
uh,
I mean, I only saw one difference there personally. I can't believe it, Titus. Why would you do that? It definitely wasn't me.
insanity.
Does he get there? Nope.
No.
Fluffo is taking that game back. Yeah, it was T-Disc. Classic T-Disc moderating. Yeah, we don't strive for that RTO and RTO stuff, everyone.
Is it sell
Uh,
ant here to just rip a salad with the rabbit on board? No, he goes for the level here.
it goes for the level now. It's so he can consolidate his board to buy the salad and be even happier with it, I think. Because
Yeah.
like now he doesn't have to have separate badges on board. Okay, I got worst hits. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it's what you signed up for.
So what random stats be like?
But yeah, how do you kill this badger in time?
Yeah, that
Fluffo's very tall
does he just have to
and
front his
just
own
barely ahead.
badger? But like he doesn't have any other damage. He's all in on this one
Yeah,
badger and he's still behind compared to Kai, but or not compared to Kai, compared to
I
Fluffo.
think this is really weird. You need to like, because you can't ever have the death damage kill the other thing. Is the other thing like you need to get 2 units worth out of your one badger, but it's too small.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think he ever wins this round. I don't see how it happens. And I wonder if Fluffo takes advantage of that and just like tries to pick up triples here instead of buying food.
Hmm. So he's going for this quick kill on badger. Let's see if it works. But No, it's not
No.
going to now.
And he just got more stats onto his Badger there. His Rabbit stayed the same. So I think he's not really pushing that many foods.
Yeah.
He didn't get any partial levels either,
So
though.
Kai
He's
has
all
more
level
rabbits,
ones.
but he's very behind in terms of stats. He does have level advantage, but Fluffo's actually like just as likely as he is to hit a level up for tier 5, right? And that could be game deciding, depending on what it
Right.
is.
And they're both strapped for cash
So
anyways,
it's
because they want to keep
yeah,
buying
it's
foods.
weird. Did his stream freeze for you, or is it just me?
No, it's
It's
working
for
fine for me.
me.
I'm so glad that I'm here to help. Oh no.
Hello?
Hello, hello. Welcome
There
back.
we go. I'm back. So he took a turtle, and then he gave it a. Wait, where's that 1-1 from? Or one? Did he buy an apple on it?
I think he bought a
Oh, he bought a
salad.
salad, right?
Yeah, he bought a salad because he's got
Yeah,
1-2 on it.
yeah.
I think it hit the turtle and the rabbit. Yeah, this board feels really painful. I don't think there's any way that Kai can get through this for a while. So he just needs to get a good tier up, but he's not set up to get a good tier up.
Joking. This stupid fucking. Hello?
Hi.
Are we back?
You
There we
you
go. Oh my
sound very
god.
happy to be here.
My Wi-Fi keeps just dying. I am. I'm not fucking hell. Oh,
uh,
Fluffo has turkey. Really good. Actually, like, deceptively good with rabbit to have turkey because you can just go so tall and then not have
mhm.
to worry about the fact that you'll just have, like, bad units next to it because you can just cycle in a bunch of stuff that keeps it going
Yeah.
and it, like, keeps trading the rest of their units even if, they find a way to cover your big one,
Mhm.
like skunk or stuff like that.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I'm alive. Oh, nice. More turtle. I know Kai's a big fan of onboard turtle compared to other people. It's probably like a symptom of being old.
Mhm.
Mm. Gears go with badgers too.
It's
True.
it is surprising
Oh,
to
and now you can take this
see.
level up into level 2 turtle.
I feel like the main argument for having onboard turtles into other packs, like especially like pack 5, where you're expecting your equipment to be overridden. Is there any special
Yeah,
reason
for sure.
to keep onboard turtle other than that?
In this spot, it was just more because he got multiple turtles before he found
Mhm.
pill, basically. And I think he's probably still gonna pill it soon because he's gonna level up and then pill it onto the tier 6 and the rabbit. At least that's my
Makes
guess. I
sense.
don't know that for sure, but it
Oh,
seems likely. Oh, Fluffo still wins.
it's getting so
Look at Kai
much
shake his
closer
mouse.
though.
He's not happy.
It's getting so
It
much
is.
closer though. But Kai's,
It is. It is.
but Fluffo's also going into like heavy pivot
Ooh,
turns too.
there's Snake.
Is it
Big
Snake
find.
though?
You're gonna go with cat instead. He's low on lives. He might have to.
Yeah. I don't think
Oh, it's
he.
tough.
Uh, how many things can the snake actually
Just
realistically kill?
oh wait, it's getting dolphined, but the dolphin might go. Yeah, Fluffo has 4 lives. So,
Yeah.
like, if he's gonna win this game, he's not gonna win until turn 13. So
Yeah.
the cat will get value if he wins, right?
I think it's got to be
But then
cat.
the problem is he needs value this turn and next turn, so he doesn't die.
Yeah. It'd be so much easier if there wasn't a garlic in the shop. I feel like if there's just an actual stat food, you can guarantee cat value here.
He does go for
Yeah.
uh the snake. I think he
Makes
wants to just
sense.
not die. It's not unreasonable. He also has rabbit to cover like snake's weakness of like dying quickly to snipes and things like that,
Hmm.
which is nice. Chili makes sense.
Imagine if Fluffo levels his
It's
dolphin
interesting because
now.
Fluffo.
Pilot, you're a sick citizen. uh,
This is a cool positioning. I wonder how it'll work because he wants to try and kill the thing behind Badger. Oh, this is getting punished. I think that's that's pretty tough. Yeah, look at this. Completely rolled.
uh,
Kai is not happy. He took a line that he wanted to try and save tempo, and Fluffo has completely outmatched him in terms of tempo, and
yeah,
now he needs to win 4
yeah.
fights in a row without losing a single one. Can he
Fluffo's just been on the gas
realistically
this
even do it? He doesn't
entire
even have.
time.
He needs tier 6. He finds the best one that he could get, I think, currently,
Mm-hmm.
and he can just rip a salad probably,
The
or not a
sushi
salad, a
is
sushi.
sick
Sorry.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
This word is
I mean,
terrible.
this is winnable.
Yeah. It's
This word
still
is not terrible anymore.
it's much better this term, but it's still definitely rough. Is crocodile good here? Kills the ox if the ox doesn't get a melon, but if the ox gets a melon, it just regens the melon anyways.
Sushi making snake is sad. True, yeah. If sushi hit snake, you would have lived two chili triggers, which would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Funnily enough, there's like a chance that you're the tiger badger because the snake dies, and then the tiger is buying the badger at that point, and that could actually be really bad for Kai. I think that's about to happen. Yeah, look. It happened.
That
And
was
Fluffo
insane.
takes one back. He needs two more. Can he make this comeback? Uh, let's go watch the stream. Let's find out.
All right.
It's not over at all. Oh my god, he turned his team viewer on. Oh my god. See,
Oh,
notice he wins when he turns team viewer on. I'm just saying.
it's true. It's true.
It's proven. It's a proven theorem. He has it on, he wins 3 games in a row. He turns it off, he loses like 4 games in a row, and then he turns it back on and he wins.
Also, huge pick and the falling carrots.
It definitely depends on like the person though. Like if someone has good time management, they will definitely do better with they can definitely do better sometimes with team viewer off.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say Fluffo plays very, very slowly, and having the team viewer uh available at all times is a good time save because you don't have to click the button on and off every time, right?
Right. I think it's just nice to have it always there. It just gives you information at a glance. Helps with positioning quickly, helps you to make sure that you know what you're playing into. Because some people are very inattentive, like me.
Let's see, Fluffo is probably losing because
Yeah.
I mean, look, Kai's start is so good tempo, but long term wise, Fluffo's better off, at least in terms of the units that they've started with. If that goes back, maybe no, never
Uh,
happening. Like,
I don't think that
yeah.
ever. Yeah, I don't think it ever makes it there with the
Are
double crickets in the back.
if Kai wins, does he need one more time? If Kai wins, he needs to win another best of 11 after this, which will happen at a different time. So our triple is dog. It might be Badger over dog actually.
I think it's probably dog here. He doesn't have any way of really getting stats into the badger, besides just
Well,
buying
he's gonna get
apples.
fish. He's gonna get fish level, and then he can also like potentially hold the pigeon for a while, and then get rabbit on turn 5.
That's true too.
Yeah, bracket reset parrot.
Alright,
Oh,
does
he finds
he?
level, and oh, what's the breakpoint for this? He's asking himself that question also. He might buy
Yeah,
snail like instead, but no, okay. He sees. I think that the breakpoint's fine to just buy level
rip
fish, sell fish,
the yeah.
buy. Yeah, it's a little weird
I th-
actually. It might be better to
I think
buy
it's
snail this
probably
turn and then save for next turn, and then hold on to all the foods for now,
yeah. Hold
and then
the
just take 2 white
breadcrumbs.
losses.
Ooh, he wants to rip the breadcrumbs
Interesting.
already
He wants
though.
to take it.
I don't think it's worth
It
it.
depends if he thinks they win or not, but there's the chance that you get rabbit, but
Yeah,
he probably values his shop more, I guess.
I guess it's probably fine to just rip it,
It's
right?
reasonable to do this.
Because realistically, you primarily value attack on the badger anyway, so having more HP isn't quite as important.
Yeah. Nice breakpoints, get
Very
him there.
efficient.
I mean, yeah, the what's it called? I think the stats you got on the Badger won the fight, so he's just
Uh
like that. As always.
oh yeah, they might have actually because they did
Yeah,
kill
no, it was.
they killed
Just
the ant with
it
the
let him
badger ability.
exactly. Death damage. Mm. And yeah, now it's like with dog, you're going all in on winning fights or trying to win fights, but Fluffo's
Yeah,
already stable.
yeah. This was
It's a
good.
big deal.
And I think that it was fine to be inefficient with the 2 gold there, just to be able to like not have to sell your big fish. Is the thought process there? Like, you want to get the stats onto something better. You want to save your tier up. Like, there's a lot of reason to not spend the gold immediately. Oh, I was really close. I have a feeling he's just looking for a pill to get the flamingo off the board efficiently. He doesn't want to get any more stats onto it using the fish here. Also, if we could just rip a badger triple, that'd be sick. I just ripped the fish on 6 gold. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Because even you get the stats onto the flamingo there. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice, but he just didn't get the flamingo. Or the pill for the flamingo. Flamingo triple fish. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's correct. It would have been much nicer to get the pill for it, but alas. Broken pet spotted it? I don't see it. I don't see it. That's just a normal sized whale. This is why we save fish level, yeah. You could also think of saving those levels, even though it was more cash efficient to rip them earlier, as just a way of getting a cheap level up later. That being said, he still takes a loss here, which is surprising. It looks like Violet is completely dropped from the VC. So now it's just me. Oh no. Hey, look, it's fine. It's a whale is only base stats. Exactly. I'm glad you understand. So what's the game plan here? It looks like Kai has double rabbit with a dog, which is kind of surprising. Is he going to just buff the dog?
Surely I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello. So frustrating that this happened in finals, but
Yeah.
I should be back now.
I looked to the left, saw that your picture wasn't there anymore. I was like, oh, I guess it's just me. Hi.
Yeah,
Cell,
so sorry.
cell level 2 shark commentator here.
Hopefully it's okay now.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So I'm surprised that Kai has
He has
a.
early win.
I'm surprised Kai has double rabbit with the dog. I feel like he doesn't have a clear buff target unless he wants to hang on the dog. I feel like the value in
I'd be
dog is that
surprised,
you.
I think, how much value dog gets out of the HP because it has that attack bias, right?
For sure.
Getting to get the extra HP on it to balance the
Hmm.
stats out, and then also you can like cycle pigeons with it because you also get the summon trigger and the rabbit trigger when you do
Oh,
that.
that's so true. I was just
But
thinking
that's
of
better
it.
with like early dog rabbit or stuff like that.
I was thinking of it from the perspective of you have the dog on board, and if you don't find the level for it, it's kind of just like an easy swap out of like this unit's like low stats and kind of ready to just go.
That's fair. There's definitely a benefit to dog in that regard. Wow, level 2 whale.
But he doesn't have
But yeah,
anything
no,
better.
for sure. In certain game plans, that will be a really good
Hmm.
value, like a really valuable aspect of dog.
He
But yeah, no,
just
finding level 2 whale, he's very happy with this, and yeah. Also, goddamn gods, you're really right.
for preemptive, Pengu's ever good
I'm in the
there.
middle of preemptive penguins. No, I
I
think it's too
feel,
late.
yeah.
You take preemptive penguins early because they're similar value to buying like a giraffe.
Hmm.
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
But also at this point, you care a lot more about just finding your whales and then going into the late game whale lines with Snake and stuff. He has
Yeah.
really good long term now, finding level 2 whale this turn, and then he also has Badger level coming soon, and he has Skunk. Everything's laid up pretty well for him for Fluffo
Oh, I don't love
to
this.
maybe equalize.
I don't love this back
Yeah, it's hard
badger
to
of
say.
the peacock because it almost
I
kills
think
the
the
peacock.
breakpoint he sees is that it will live on 2 HP and then
Yeah.
trade a rabbit. Which is interesting. I don't know how good it is to play for that though. Oh, it's been punished,
It's
but I guess we can
it's
never win this
dead.
fight.
But yeah, he wasn't winning that, so it doesn't matter.
He's a fan of the can. Can see
Hmm.
why, but this is getting a little dangerous. Kai might like I feel like Kai's about to just try and kill him, and
Yeah. Yeah, he's on 2
he's
lives.
like
He needs to
he
get,
wants to
like
save this level up, but it's actually super questionable if he can or not because of how good the tempo is. Oh, but this kind of makes saving better.
or
Is that worth?
does he just rip the level here anyways, and then just potentially buys the tier up, saves the Peacock tier up if the tier 3 isn't good? Or sorry, tier 5 isn't
Tier
good.
5. I can see it, to be fair. I think he really wants to save for tier 6 with Whale. Again, it's like a case of if you hit Mammoth or something, you probably insta-stabilize.
But you
And
also
also, he
might
might want to roll over these in favor of finding, like, Deer or something.
yeah.
Yeah, he's looking at the tier 5s to check, like, can I win the fight with these on average? I
I
think the
think
answer is no, to
I
be
think
honest, but
I think
oh,
whiffing
he
on
goes
it.
for it.
There
He
we go.
finds Rhino. That's huge. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, nice.
I think even
That's
if
one of the
he
best hits you could get.
I think even if he did whiff on the tier 5, he just buys a Peacock and then he's in the same gold efficiency perspective of like, oh, he just
Yeah,
cost
he would've
3
lost
gold to get a
at tier
tier up
6,
next turn.
but mhm.
Now instead he has to pay 6 for a he's gotta save that other Peacock though.
Mhm. Can we
Please
get there?
please
It
save
depends
the
how
other
fast the Rhino dies. Wait, did he not freeze the other Peacock?
No, he did not.
Ooh, yeah, he's gonna get upset at himself for that, I think. Oh, look at this value though.
Oh,
Bang,
that's
bang,
so
bang.
good.
Oh, but he still draws.
It's so good enough.
Keeping the life is good, but yeah, this is not gonna be a fun thing to, yeah, get to the other
Yeah.
leader. But
Yep, here comes.
he can't let that, uh, yeah, he can't let that
Yeah.
get to him. He just needs to
He just needs to
keep
get on
going,
to the next thing.
keep pushing. Ah,
Yeah.
uh, but he just has to go. He has to just keep playing. It's so hard to come back from, like, stuff like that
Oh,
though,
does
like,
he?
when
Oh,
you
just
know you
pulling.
made such a big mistake. It's
Just yeah,
so
but
scary.
he can just sell this Peacock at the other.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's doing. He's in such a
level
good
2
spot now.
Skunk or level 2 Badger. It's close. They're both really good.
I think it's always the level 2 Skunk here instead. The level 2 Badger, at least if he's back positioning with it, doesn't actually do that much.
Yeah, that's fair. There's a
Like,
good chance that you would, kill the dog immediately, like, off
yeah,
rip, which would be huge.
this. Uh, I don't think he rips the tier up on it though, does he?
Mhm.
Because he's more likely to. Actually, I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is a smart play. Finds the Badger anyway. Considers Rhino freeze, but realistically, this Rhino is just a whale target for now, and it could be
Yeah.
for a long time. But yeah, I think this makes sense. Kai's most likely gonna have a further back dog. Well, not even that
Hmm.
much further, to be fair. But look at this. Bang.
Oh
Oh, it
my
died.
god.
Tough.
Oof.
And one more.
Oh,
Can he save this game? It's so tough. He gets 2 level ups this turn, but he has to take the skunk first, of course,
hmm.
which he does. Boar, pretty good, maybe.
I think the boar might have been able to
Yes.
make it where the rhino wasn't able to,
Yeah,
potentially.
exactly. It depends if you can kill the dog in a
Reasonable number of
good
turns
way.
or
Yes,
swings.
or just yeah, how efficiently you can get away with it. Hi, Larry. I realized it's back again. My God. Mm.
Other board just has inevitability with level 2 rabbit. All I can
Yeah,
think of is
basically,
just Thanos just snapping. I am inevitable, but it's just a bunny man.
the idea is just that like you can lock out like over time he's just gonna safely win this game because of his scaling options.
Hmm.
It's not feasible for Fluffo to be able to make all these lives back. Um, but it maybe would be if he had less scaling.
Right.
To see though. It's a big bore. I mean, like maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
obviously the first step is just gonna be like winning here. There's a pill. Good for board space. Oh, look at how difficult his board is to actually play with. Oh, he goes for this.
Yeah.
This is
Uh, it'd be
interesting.
it'd be so tempting to rip the pill onto the Badger there, I feel like, but it doesn't do anything into the front line that he has.
What's gonna happen? Oh, Melon is huge. The
Oof.
difference between him without and with Melon was gigantic. It saved the fight.
Yeah, yeah, save the fight.
Nice. See, Fluffo, like, obviously he's making some, like macro mistakes, but in terms of decision making, he's playing incredibly, and
Mhm.
that shouldn't go unnoticed, I think. And if Fanta one up Scorpion, maybe. I don't know if he'll take it, but it's possibly a good way of him getting there.
Just start swallowing Scorpion. It's definitely gonna be.
Fanta
I don't think it's
Cow.
that good.
Probably need to throw it on the. I think you could put it on the Badger. I'm not sure. I feel like the Badger would get there,
Yeah, I don't know.
but
I don't
you
know.
could
It's
go
hard.
here. It is, but this isn't unwinnable. Or yeah, this isn't unwinnable at all. He has pretty good odds even. Oof, that's such a horrible thing to roll into.
Yeah.
On 2 gold, you need to sell cow for something, and you read that, it's just tough. Like, there's a snake, you probably need to go for it, but it's so hard into that board. Probably can't even. No, you probably can't.
Mhm.
You probably have to, even. It's just tough to even get anything. Yeah. But now it depends. Like, Kai can sell Badger. He thinks the snake can win.
Oh, I don't know
It's
about
not
that.
reasonable.
That being
We'll
said,
have to
this gets
see.
so many snake triggers because of the boar whale
Yeah.
combo.
And every turn of this could be the turn that Kai resets on him.
Yeah.
In which case they'd have to go one more game.
Literally
And
everybody spamming
look at the
cell
value though.
badger.
Everyone was interesting,
Yeah.
but I mean, oh no,
No, it
the
doesn't make it
breakpoints
there.
didn't work out, and it's not over. We have one more set to watch. Not today, obviously, but both players played really well. I think it's been a pretty wild. Oh, pretty wild. How long has this been going?
Oh my god, I
A
don't
long ass
know.
time.
I mean, this has been 4 hours, and I don't know how many months this has been going for. I only showed up for the last bit.
Yeah, 4 hour stream. Only a 3 hour set, but that's
Reset
obviously long.
time.
Oh my god.
Congrats, Kai.
Congrats,
Only one more
congrats.
BO11 to go.
Yeah,
So you could maybe.
only a few more hours.
I mean, yeah, come on. What's an hour? What's 3 hours compared to like a month
Exactly. Yeah.
or something like that? But
Uh,
yeah, I think you both
GG
played really well.
Fluffo.
That was an impressive set.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, GG Fluffo.
Yeah, feel free.